We here, we live. Yo, yo, yo. It's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. Y'all know what's going down today. We is outside with it on the block. As you can see, H-Town, Texas. It's cold out here for Houston. It's in the 30s tonight. We is on the block with it. We is outside with it. Y'all know how we do. Raw, uncut. I just wanted to come in and tap in with my supporters a little bit. Let y'all join in. Let y'all come speak y'all piece. Open panel tonight. I'm going to run through some stuff real quick for a little bit. Then I'm going to let y'all join. And y'all come give y'all opinions on things. Tell me what y'all think. We going to pop it. We going to turn up tonight. One of them type of nights. And everything like that. We're going to get into this Drake situation. And, bro, I don't know what's what, but I want to educate and, like, just offer. I can't tell nobody how to live, but, you know, we was raised a certain way with a certain code, and it's a lot of things that's just been going on over these past few years with the bigger emergence of the internet. None of us are perfect. None of us are flawless. And everybody is not going to agree with what everybody do. So the way you live, the way you do how you do, it might be people who don't agree with it. It might be people who like, hey, that's out of pocket, that's out of line, vice versa. But I'll say this, there was, and it still is there for the people that's on that, there's kind of an unwritten law and an understanding of code and ethics and morals and integrity of things that we don't do within this culture that we live in as Black Americans and hip hop. And it's like we getting far and far away from it from this internet because the internet is like anything goes. No type of respect. And it's really kind of like was basic in the mindset of like, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. And if you do something, make sure you're willing to stand on it if you're going to take it public. If you go public with something, there was that understanding of, hey, if I'm going public with this, I need to make sure I'm willing to stand on this, man. Yeah, I'm not even giving that dude no attention. That's what he wants. I'm not speaking on it because that's what he wants. There was a guy that did that out there recently, and it's for attention, bro. It's for attention. It would make his day, and it makes their days when niggas mention their names. We stop giving it attention, it dies off. Other platforms will grab to it because they are not very, like, they looking for clicks and views. So just know that, man. This ain't about street code, bro. Street code, like, y'all be getting things confused. And that's when I know a lot of people didn't have, like, mothers and fathers in the home, or because they think that keeping it solid or being a man and standing on principles has something to do with the street code, bro. It's man code. It's moral code. It's spiritual code. Like, y'all got to stop trying to tie everything into the streets, bro. It's like, we gonna get into it. And I don't know what's what yet with Drake and that letter to LeBron. I mean, the text about LeBron, they first said it was fake. Now, academics has spoken out about it, had another guy on stream, and he's saying that it was real and he's supposed to be tied into Drake. I can't confirm who these people are. I don't know if these guys are real or they really tied in, but academics has these different guys on his platform. And I remember he had the one guy on this platform who was talking about the bots. It sounded like some hogwash and the dude reaching. And that's why I be telling people, whereas where have we gotten in the game to where we just platforming people to spread things that can't be proven, that they not going to show us the proof, they not going to put the proof out there, but we doing it to push a narrative. So we'll get into that. Also, we'll get into the latest with the Fat Joe stepping down from the Hip Hop Awards. That was a big conversation a few weeks really for the last few weeks. It carried over into the new year. Did that happen? I think that happened before New Year's, but it carried over. It's still been going. But Fat Joe made the announcement he would no longer be hosting the Hip Hop Awards, and that is big because of, I like to tell people who say race doesn't matter, shut up. When you say race doesn't matter, shut up. Stop being fake. Stop pushing the narrative that you want because you don't want to deal with the truth or you don't want to face the truth. We not running from that over here, my nigga. Race is everything. Man and woman is the first thing. The first thing that people look at is if you're a man and a woman, the next is going to be your race. If race didn't matter, it wouldn't have it on the paper. If race and ethnicity didn't matter, you wouldn't rep your country. But it seems like whenever black people are speaking on race, we get told race don't matter. Stop complaining, stop whining. But no other group gets told that. Y'all for sure don't tell the people that took down Kyrie Irving and got on Kanye West and Nick Cannon. I've never seen y'all publicly go tell them race don't matter. But whenever a black person starts speaking about how they feel and how they've been handled or talked about, oh man, y'all whining, we complaining, and it be even black people. That's what's crazy. Y'all are brainwashed, y'all been whipped, and we gonna do our best to educate you niggas. If you don't want to hear it, don't come over here and deflect and try to tear down our conversations because you weak-minded and your mind only works so far. We not tripping with y'all because we understand y'all ain't ready for the information yet. We not beefing with you. We have an issue with you coming here trying to disrupt our building, trying to disrupt our growth, and trying to tear down and derail our conversation because you're not ready to accept the facts, truth, and you're not ready for the information. It was a point in time that I wasn't ready for the information. It was a point in time that I wasn't mature enough for the information. I'm growing every day. I'm getting better every day. I'm trying. We trying. So let's try to get better, bro. Let's try to build. Want to send them prayers up to everybody in LA County, the surrounding areas in Southern California that have lost their homes and businesses. Prayers up to them as well. Condolences to the ones that have lost their lives out there. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. Turn it all up. Hit that like button. We not tripping off the donations, but we need the participation. Welcome to the vibe stream, not the live stream. Let's get it started. Also, we got to talk about, I guess, a little bit of the Cameron and Mace stuff, and with Jim Jones and 50 Cent now involved and everything going on. Jim Jones and I was joking just a second ago. We finna get it started. Jim Jones and Jewels was out last night in New York. Lil Baby and Future pulled up to Harlem to shoot the video for 99. For 99, they pulled up in Harlem to shoot the video. And man, it kind of messed me up. That nigga Joel Santana bandana fell off his head, bro. As a Dipset fan, that let me down, man. As a Dipset fan, that let me down, bro. As a Dipset fan, that let me down to see that nigga Joel's bandana hit the ground. How and why? Joel's, bro, that nigga used to have the bandana all type of ways to the side, laying over his eyes. He'll have it tied around. The bandana used to never move. That was like a conversation that niggas used to have, like, hey, that nigga Joel's, niggas was calling him bandana. Jules bandana. I'm like, damn, dog. My nigga Joel shit hit the ground. In the video, he picked it up. I'm like, no. I'm blaming Jadakiss for this. When Jadakiss took Joel's bandana off in that versus battle and threw it on the floor, he killed the bandana superpowers. Joel's no longer has the superpowers, man. What is going on? Nah, we just BSing, man. Shout out to Dipset, dog. Nigga, I'll never forget that moment in that era. We'll talk about that more later. But let's get to why we here tonight. Well, whatever. We here for a lot of stuff. But do y'all remember that letter that came out with or that DM? So first we get that freestyle from Drake. I don't know how y'all felt about the freestyle. The conductor, and it was called Fighting Irish. The song was called Fighting Irish. Everybody knew this was about LeBron, but people wanted to act like it wasn't for some reason. You name a song called Fighting Irish, and you have the LeBron James tattoo on you with the Fighting Irish jersey, which is the high school he went to, Vincent St. Mary. You put a LeBron James tattoo on your arm. The way that I'm raised, the way that I've come up, in my jurisdiction, first of all, this isn't your day one homie. This isn't a nigga you grew up with. This ain't your man's. This ain't your bro. Yeah, you met him later in life, but getting a man tattooed on you that's living, that, hey, bro, you wasn't around, dog. Like, it's like you didn't grow up with LeBron. You met that nigga as an, I don't know what age, but it's just like not something that niggas do. Like if you met some niggas in elementary or middle school, it'd be like, all right, bro, I got my bro name, whatever. You know, it's my brother, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? But going and getting a nigga that's like an NBA all superstar tatted on you, that's an automatic sign of fandom. So, we men, it happens all the time where niggas fall out with each other, niggas just outgrow kicking it with each other, you move on. Nigga make a foul move, and you don't fuck with the nigga no more. We all done been through it. Was like, it's niggas we might have hung around every day that we no longer associate with. That's a part of life, bro. It's called evolution of life. So Drake was feeling away, and this is just me putting my thoughts on it. And from listening to the lyrics, he felt the way about LeBron and even DeMar DeRozan linking with Kendrick Lamar, jamming the Not Like Us and going to the pop-out show in LA and things like that. He felt the way about the pedophile lyrics, which is, I want to make this clear. I'm not telling Drake to ever be cool with the lyrics of a pedophile. I'm not. I'm not ever telling Drake to be cool. Like, hey, just accept that he called you a pedophile. But all that smoke you got, if it's that, it needs to be that with Kendrick. Kendrick is the nigga that said it. You are battling Kendrick. Everybody else is music fans, including LeBron. And if something happened with you and personally with LeBron, you should have hit LeBron on the phone and told him. You coming and telling us about it, LeBron is not a rapper, my nigga. And let's keep it 1,000. We don't even know who LeBron is personally on a day-to-day. We only know about LeBron what he showed us. Every once in a while, he'll speak. He'll do an interview. We don't know who LeBron is. We don't know we just know LeBron is a hooper, bro. Yeah, he'll speak on certain things. He'll listen to certain music, and all the music he jamming and be hot at the time. Cool. But fam, we don't really know LeBron like that. Like, so why are you, he's not pushing music, he's not dissing you. Why are you making a song towards LeBron? This is hip hop, fam. This is rap. We don't give a shit about you talking to LeBron. And this is a nigga from H-Town. Other people who are just diehard Drake fans, and I gotta call some of y'all stands. Some of bro, it's diehard fans. It's not you a diehard fan of somebody, cool, 100. You love their music. Every time they drop, you like they sound, you like the way they flow, everything. That's cool. But a stan is somebody that's in denial. A stan is somebody that makes excuses, whereas, hey, if it's not going to be positive about the person that I'm a stan of, I don't want to hear it. I will go against the truth in real life, in real time, because I'm a stan of a person. And that's a sickness. That's a mental illness. I don't idol worship no celebrity, bro. I'm not gonna idol worship no man. I can listen to your music and be a fan of your music and love your music, but say that, hey, bro, you did some fucked up shit, you did some lame shit, and that shit right there was weak. Because I'm still looking at you as a human. And I know how to separate things as far as entertainment and, okay, you doing something like you doing your job, you're entertaining us, so you putting on a little character a little bit, as opposed to you in a real life flesh moving like a super weirdo. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is, dog. I'm just keeping it a band with the people. So whether Drake can feel how he wants to feel, but when you move and you put music out and you make moves, people are gonna feel how they feel about it just by looking. We all know any other rapper in our culture, he's not getting away with this. If Meek Mill made a song to LeBron, he's getting clout. If Kendrick Lamar made a song to LeBron about how he acted during a battle, he's getting clout. It's a difference between even dropping a bar. You could drop a bar maybe, but naming the song towards the nigga and rapping about public image and all this. So then we get the text message of the DMs or something like that. And let's get to this. Afterwards, Drake came out and told academics that that was a lie, supposedly. Supposedly, he said, this is a lie when those text messages came out. And so now, which I don't care, because the thing is with me, bro, LeBron is living his life. LeBron has his own family and situation. It's not like it's personally affected me, and I'm not going to act like it's personally affected me. But it's just one of them things we got to say, like, bro, we don't do this type of shit, bro. We men. But I see, like, the streamers, the YouTubers, and the niggas outside, I guess they feel like it makes them be the trending topic. It helps their platform. They'll just expose any and everything they know. Bro, I keep a lot of shit to myself, dog, and it's got to stay here with me. I'm not finna mess up nobody else's home. I'm not finna mess up what nobody else got going on for the sake of going viral, or because I'm a fan of another nigga in the battle and it's not working in his favor. Okay, let me find out where that Drake stuff is at with the DMs. Hey, y'all, it's cold as hell out here, too. We gonna drop the link in a second. Y'all hit that like and turn us up. I didn't stream. It's better when a nigga stream directly to YouTube, but I'm on the StreamYard, so it don't reach as many people for some reason. When I be streaming straight to YouTube, niggas be in this hole. But we good though. We gonna rock in front of 5 people, 6 people. It don't even matter. So the DM, and that's the thing. Drake didn't come out and tell us it was fake. And all of that shit, fam, niggas need to start speaking up. When I want to clear something up, I'm not talking to no blogger. If I was a media nigga too, like, hey, bro, I don't need no exclusive nigga. Go to your Instagram and say it. That's me though. After a while, it's like, hey, bro, if that shit ain't true, just say it's not true. Why you gotta go tell academics, hey, that shit ain't true, bro? And it's like, if that's the case, do you want to clear it up? Because I'm the nigga that if it's certain weird shit and it's believable and it looks like people buying into it. So the message said, me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Reebok. Nike, the company he been with since he started. My situation is not no street shit, Drake allegedly wrote in a screenshot posted by Griffith. He said, me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Nike, the company he been with since he started. Fam, why would you use that as a reference? Either way, if it wasn't a reference, even if I feel like it's just weird that this came out right after the Fighting Irish song. That looks away. It comes out after the Fighting Irish song where everybody's speculating you're talking to LeBron. Then we get the DM all of a sudden. Hey, man, the way Universal doing me is just how it would look if they was funding, if Nike was promoting LeBron cheating on his wife. No, that's not the same thing. That's a terrible comparison, bro. That's a terrible comparison. Drake, you were in a rap battle. The record label job is to promote the music. And y'all know that is not a real comparison, fam. They funded you too, Drake. They funded you calling Kendrick Lamar a woman beater, a cheater, and saying his kids were not his. Are you gonna tell me you dropped them songs and your team did not promote them songs as well at the label, Drake? I'm just saying. Like, you acting like this is one-sided. You asked that man to battle. You begged him to battle. Not only that, you told him with Tupac's and Snoop Dogg voice to call him a Canadian, to say that he was a pedophile, and that's what you thought that he was gonna run with. So you went ahead and tried to be rabbit yourself. That's what Drake did on Taylor Made Freestyle. Drake called himself a pedophile first, y'all. Y'all do know that, right? He did it in Tupac's voice or did it in Snoop's voice. He said what he thought Kendrick might say, or he said the narratives online. He already said the narratives online. So when Kendrick made the song, it became a hit, bro, instantly. Y'all do know Drake is on record on the Heart 6 saying that Not Like Us was a bop himself. At the end of the song, Drake called it a bop. Drake said that's a bop if you wasn't on that bullshit. Because it was instantly like, bro, when Not Like Us came on that beat and the way Kendrick Lamar rapped on it, it was instant like, oh, this go. This go. So I'm like, hold on, bro. If you already said all this stuff, Kendrick said it. Why? This is a terrible comparison, bro. A nigga comparing, man, a Nike shoe deal. We're going to run a campaign about you cheating on your wife as a record label promoting somebody that signed to them song. This is not the same thing, Drake. And only a stan would agree with him on that. But he said it was fake. But some guy, and I don't know who this guy is, we're not going to confirm this, but Drake trusts academics as his credible source. He has not came out and denied academics as his source. He hasn't came out and denied Maul as a source. And both of these guys are supposed to have relationships with him, but academics said that Drake told him that the DMs was fake. People was 50-50 about it. Well, now, academics had some guy on the stream who said that the DMs were real. I don't know who the guy is. But now academics are saying this.
I talked to enough whores in Canada. Slash for LeBron. Yo, LeBron. I talked to enough whores in Canada. I've talked to enough people. Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron. You and Drake used to go on two-mans. Okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host. And basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile. He used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No.
Y'all hear this?
You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy. But when you come to Canada, I know some of the whores. When you come to Canada, you know you come to certain places. I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks. White women. I'm the guy. So when I bring newsflash for LeBron, bring the tings, and I'm hooking you up. When Kendrick drops a song saying certified lover boy, certified pedo, you're the first one to say, whoa, me and Drake done this some two-mans. He ain't never bring no underage girl. What the fuck is you talking about? Or how about you shut the fuck up and don't dance, don't crip walk, don't do nothing, and how about you go win some championships? I'm sorry. I'm snitching on you. That's why you in trouble, LeBron. You can't dance to a song about me being a pedophile when we went on two-mans. That's why you're getting dissed on these random songs. There's like five tings in Toronto ready to shout your business up now, bro.
Hey, as an H-Town nigga, Drake, you should denounce this. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Anybody, I know y'all worship money. I know y'all worship clout and how y'all pay y'all bills. This whole shit is sucker shit, fam. This is sucker shit. Like real sucker shit. This is real weak. This is all about men. That's why I got it in the title. Fathers, stay in your sons' lives. Fathers, stay in your sons' lives so they don't do things like this. Dancing to a song that's a diss record that the entire world is dancing to. Academics is justifying that, whether it's true or false. But academics thinks that in his mind, I could justify telling everybody that you cheat on your wife because you was dancing to the song. And you was cheating with me and I was setting you up with the girls. This is why you get called a white boy. This is why you get called an outsider, because niggas just know. First of all, fam, that nigga's a basketball player. Yeah, he rock with you. He kick it with you. He do what he do with you. Bro, keep the business private. He never exposed nothing private about you. That's weak. Whether LeBron danced to that song or not, it was a hit record. Whether LeBron dance to the song or not, posted the song or listened to the song, it was a hit record out the gate. LeBron didn't write the song, bro. This is somebody who was making excuses. Academics is making excuses for him, and Mom makes excuses for him as well. I'm a man, bro. We men. I'm snitching because you was dancing to a song called, how does that even sound? Nigga, the whole world was dancing to it. The whole world was dancing to it. But I'll say this, LeBron, if you went out there and that was your guy that you chose to link with, that's on you. But, hey, we'll see what happens with it. I want that to be out there. This is not the man code. Yeah, LeBron could have shown some loyalty, bro. Yes, LeBron could have not been dancing to the song or rocking with Kendrick. He could have chose a side, could have chose to stay quiet. But this ain't how solid individuals move when these type of things go on, bro. It just is what it is. Fathers, stay in your sons' lives, bro. Fathers, stay in your sons' lives. And men, we got to be men out here, bro. This is what females do, bro. This is what females do. And mind you, everybody is talking about our culture, the Black American culture. This is Black American culture right here that we are in. We are in the hip-hop conversation, the rap and hip-hop conversation, which is a Black American conversation. We don't move like this, and if you do this, we understand that you're moving foul. Nobody needs to do nothing to you. Nobody needs to hurt you. Nobody needs to harm you, and we're not pushing for that type of stuff at all. We're not violent. There's 40 million Black Americans plus. We're not all violent. We're not all shooters. We all not killers. We all ain't rappers. We ain't all dope dealers. We ain't all stupid. We ain't all slow. There are 40 million plus Black Americans in this country. Foundational Black Americans, meaning they are not immigrants. There's 40 million plus of us. All of us can be different. We got different lifestyles, different understandings. We can agree, disagree, but a lot of us as a humans, bro, I think even if a white guy did this, an Asian guy did this, a Mexican guy did this, you would look like you being a fraud. Because you dance to a diss song, I'm going to put things out there to fuck up your family life and your public image. Because you dance to a nigga dissing me, I'm gonna plant seeds or give clues of you fucking around on your wife. That's weak, bro. He didn't make the song. He doesn't care how he looks, man. Y'all been knew this. Y'all been knew this, bro. He don't care about how he looks about this right now. It don't matter to him. Whether academics is lying or not, this is terrible, bro. This is terrible, but this is somebody, when people show you who they are, you accept them, bro. You accept them as, hey, they don't care. They all about what they believe in. They have no like type of man code, guy code, and they don't care about looking crazy. This is because niggas don't be really happy with themselves, bro. I'm just saying. For academics to come on there and maybe Drake told them this, whether you talk to some girls or not, where is the proof? Where is the proof? Who wants to be the guy to tell? Nobody has ever came out and said LeBron James be cheating on his wife. You want to be the first guy to say that publicly? Oh, I talked to the girls that said LeBron be cheating on his wife with Drake. Over a rap battle that Drake can never win? Drake will never win this rap battle. Drake will never win this rap battle. Anybody that feels that my culture is sad, you not needed here. We gonna do what we do regardless. So all of you outsiders that talk down on black culture, hip-hop culture, American culture, why you watching it? Go find you something else to look at. I'm gonna be a nigga to the day that I die, nigga. I was a nigga the day I was born. I came up in this shit, grew up in this shit. We don't need you niggas. We was doing this for free. All this hip-hop shit I'm doing, I was doing it for free. Now we get paid to do it. But we was gonna do it for free regardless. Nigga, I came out my mama pussy listening to rap music, nigga. In the culture. Facts, nigga. Facts, nigga. Who's to say LeBron wife if? Just in case. Allegedly. Everything we saying is alleged. Who's to say that LeBron wife didn't already know if he got caught cheating? If LeBron got caught cheating, who's to say his wife don't know if he's cheated before? This is if. We don't know. They chose to keep their business private. Why do you want to be the person that make their business public? If he got caught cheating, why do you want to be the guy to make the business public? His wife might already know. She can deal with it way easier because, hey, don't nobody know. And even if they do know, this is my husband. See, when you get married, it's till death do you part. You stay with your man through situations. Yeah, you break your vows, you can cheat. But obviously, she cool with staying there, bro. She know who she dating. Like I said, academics don't know LeBron for real, nigga. None of us really know LeBron. Maybe Drake knows him. Maybe they hung out. His teammates might hang out with him, or certain people might hang out with him. We don't know who LeBron is on the day-to-day. This is the weakest shit I've seen in my, like, I ain't gonna say the weakest. We've seen weaker for sure. This was some weak shit, though. All parties involved. If Drake aired that shit out and put that shit out there, and that's his MO to keep dissing LeBron because I'm going to allude to you cheating on your wife because you was dancing to that song, that would be weak. Also, what is weak? Drake popping out with that fingernail polish shit. And let me say this clear. Any man that claims that he is straight in 2025, if you paint your fingernails, that shit is weak. Men do not paint their fingernails, dog. Straight men don't paint their fingernails. I don't care who do it. All that sassy shit is weak, bro. We are men. We are men, bro. Men have to be men. Of course, none of us are perfect. And let me say this. I for damn sure ain't perfect. Because I know when you have platforms, if you don't include yourself, they think that you think you better. No, nigga. I'm under God, nigga. I can never be perfect. We all are flawed, including me. I got a lot of improvements to make that I want to make and trying to make, nigga. This ain't me pointing the finger like I'm the perfect nigga, but I tell you this, I don't wake up and have it on my mind to tear people down with bad intentions. I do not wake up and say, you know what? I don't like this person, or I want to ruin this person's public image, or hey, I want to ruin this person's life or their livelihood because my ego is hurt. I ain't never been that type of nigga. And I ain't that type of nigga now. Let me come on here and ruin your public image just for the sake of my ego is hurt. LeBron, Drake, you can air out every nigga you know cheating. It ain't gonna change the fact that you got your ass spanked in this rap battle. So all the shit you doing, this shit ain't gonna never go away. All you doing is making it linger around longer. Your people not telling you that But I'd have been told you, you Drake, nigga. You a big superstar, one of the biggest superstars, biggest artists in the game. We gonna get back in that lab and we gonna cook some shit up and we done with this shit. Or do you want to keep battling that nigga? All that other shit, nah, my nigga, we out there. Just saying. Now let's move on to some other stuff real quick, and then I'm Ohio State on top. Damn. Let's turn it up. Hit the like button. We got to get better in the culture, bro. We got to get men back to moving like men. We all got to start sticking to the code, bro. We got to start leading, bro. Our celebrities are not our leaders either. I'm not expecting celebrities to be leaders. You should raise your son that this type of behavior is not what men do. You should raise your son, he should not be painting his fingernails. When Drake pops out in the picture with his fingernails, if he wants to do it because Drake's doing it, your son should be told, no, son, men don't do that. Your son should be told, hey, men don't do that. As a man, you're going to make some mistakes, son. As a man, you're going to have some wrongdoings. A man, you're going to have to go through your path, your journey, and you have to learn a lot of things the hard way. You're going to fuck up out here. You're going to get played by some females. You're going to get your heart broken. You're going to go broke. But you always stand on being a man. I got to get in the whip real quick, y'all. I know y'all rock with this outside look better, but the phone done messed up. Phone died. We got to charge the phone. I know y'all rock with the outside. I know y'all got to dip. It'd be crazy, though, because when you get in the car, niggas don't like the stream in the car. But niggas will stay on the stream when you, niggas will stay on the stream when you be outside. That shit be crazy. Hold on. What the fuck? Damn, this mirror, my other window going out on me now? Dang. There you go. Damn, I don't want this window to go out. Y'all finna put the light on. Yep, it is. It falls under that Vincent Singleton. The no snitching falls under the man code. And that's what people don't understand. A lot of the street code is just a reflection of the man code, bro. It's about morals and principles and integrity. That's all it is. It ain't that deep, dog. It ain't that deep. Come on. Let's move on real quick. We'll play a little bit of what, I guess, some more of what academics had to say on this. Let's go to Twitter. You know, Twitter keep all the crazy shit on there.
Trying to go to the concert and get the lyrics wrong. What is he talking about? Like, I don't like when you hang with Aubrey because he always brings these Moroccan bitches from the no. Every time he come around with, I don't even want no parts. I don't want no parts. What you talking about? I don't want no parts. Y'all be telling him, I'm like, yo, you know my girl don't like when you be bringing around the hoes. Could we just chill and just listen to headlines and tell me, like, could we? You know how that goes, Chad. It is what it is, bro. Yo, Brian, man. Stop dancing to any more Kendrick shit, man. You're going to see a bitch pop out. I guarantee it. I'm telling you. There's a chick who's hitting me like, yo, bro. Yo, they know all the plays. Yo, you know I talked to the Trishas in the six. Bro, they say you come to town, they take all the phones, they got you in the back room. Yo, come on, stop. I ain't trying to stitch. But Drake has stitches, so I'm just full stitching. Right?
This is somebody, y'all. I told y'all before, right?
LeBron, you gotta leave this Drake. Drake is down to crash out over this shit. Leave this shit alone. Okay? Nigga, you got 4 rings in the NBA and 1 in real life. Unless you try to get on some Melo shit, Melo had 1 ring in real life. His shit got took back. Unless you try to lose your real life ring, bro. Drake is sensitive about this Kendrick shit, bro. No more dancing, no more fucking all of this dumb shit. Drake is feeling away. He tatted you on his fucking chest. You keep dancing to Kendrick, your side bitches are coming out. That's what's happening. I'm sorry. A couple of them, like, Drake is taking off.
And the thing is, bro, he just showing y'all who he is, that he don't care. I already knew that, though. Academics showed y'all that in 2012 when he came out, a dude that can make fun of kids dying. This ain't far from that, y'all. He's never changed. This is who he is. This is who Academics is. Just know that. When you worship money and you worship control and influence and power, these are the type of things you do. Because if you worship humility or just good intentions, this wouldn't be necessary. You wouldn't have to do nothing like this. It just is what it is. When you show me who you are, like everybody raised the way that I was raised, you the type of nigga that a nigga can't fuck with. That's just what that is. You might be raised that, your people might have told you, because he's from another country, his people might have told him, hey, niggas like Ant is lazy. Niggas like Ant, don't fuck with them. Black Americans are dumb. They stupid. They don't learn. They slow. Stay away from those niggas. You're better than them niggas. That's the way he might have been raised. I don't know. He knows that he sees Black Americans as different than him. He done said that already. That's been said. Because once you say it one time, that's what you thought. So he done said that. So all I can say is, by judging by your actions, the way that I came up, the way that I was raised, whether anybody believes it to be the right way or the wrong way, he raised how he raised, I'm raised how I'm raised. The way that I was raised, a nigga that'll do something like this ain't a solid nigga. Real men don't do stuff like this. Do what y'all want to do, though. But I'm not going to go back on the way that I was raised. So it just is what it is. And he went in more depth on that. It's crazy because I wonder what Maul has to say about this. Like, Maul, you gonna say this cool? Maul, are you going to say that all of this is cool? Is this okay, Maul? 2025, Maul, you a New York nigga. You claim that you down with Jay-Z and your Big's brother and your Hove is the guy. Is this cool, Maul? You claim you from New York, Bronx, Harlem. Is this cool? Let us know. We'll be waiting.
He read DMs. Think over there. He see all this shit. He read DMs. He over there, my nigga. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell y'all after that. Okay? So I know some people are like, they want me to be super upset. No, if I couldn't tell y'all that Drake told me, I'd be super upset. Or I'd go to Drake and say, give me the fucking proof. Drake told me. So either Drake lied or Drake didn't lie. I don't give a fuck, okay? So I know people want me to be like butthurt. Me and Drake ain't fucking. Please stop thinking we are. The nigga cleared something up for me. I put it out. I could have not put a source, but I did. Source Drake. If it turns out to be false, you know who the liar is. Drake. It ain't me. That's it.
That's what it is. Okay. Now we got context. Academics is really mad because Drake lied to him. Drake told him the text messages wasn't real, and now he just not gonna be able to say it like, hey, bro, I look like a fool because Drake really don't fuck with me. So I'm gonna overcompensate that by just telling everything that I know. That's basically what didn't happen, y'all. Now that I listen to it, Drake lied. Academics reacts to Drake caught lying. Me and Drake ain't fuck. Yeah, so that's what this is. It's simple and plain. So Drake was lying, and Academics is in his feelings. So now all of a sudden, he just feel like, hey, bro, I'll air everything out that I'd have heard. Me and Drake ain't fucking. Nigga, nobody said y'all was, nigga. You the one that came out and said he was the source. You even called him the boy. Oh, the boy. Source. Drake, the boy. Like, basically, Academics wanted that flex, like, hey, this is a big story in the game right now with these leaked DMs. I want to flex that, hey, I got the relationship with Drake, and Drake said that these DMs are a lie and they fake. I'm giving y'all the information directly. Drake lied to him, so now he on the internet spazzing out. That's how I'm going to put it together. Yeah, that's weak. That's weak. That's weak, bro. That is very, very weak. I don't respect that, bro. Like we gotta be liver than that. We gotta be better than that as men and everything, bro. Like we better than that as niggas, dog. That ain't part of how we get on, bro. That ain't what we do, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Hold on. I'm just keeping it all the way a fucking 1,000, bro. That is not how we move, bro. And we know that, dog. We know that's not how we move, man. Niggas know that shit, dog. Niggas know that shit, nigga. We don't move like that, bro. Niggas know we don't move like that at all, brother. At all. It is what it is, bro. Hit that like and turn us up, man. It's crazy. Nigga disrupt everything because he in his feelings. That's what niggas do, though. I'll drop the link, bro. Y'all drop. Anybody want to join in? I'll drop the link. I want to do it on full stream mode. Let me run through this Fat Joe stuff. It ain't really a whole lot to say, bro, with the Fat Joe stuff. He stepped down from, and if you want to join, you have to type this in your Safari if you can't click it. Let me say it again. If you want to join the stream, you have to type that into your Safari, into your website at the top or your Safari, exactly what you see. So screenshot it and type it in your Safari, or if you could click it, whatever. If anybody want to join. Yep, this is terrible. This is disgusting. This is lame. But it's like, what do you expect from a nigga like that? And that tweet, that part right there, put it into context. Cause I thought I seen that he said that the dude was lying, but yeah, that nigga's lying. He lied. People were already saying, and I guess academics know he lied, and academics is probably feeling away. Bro, it's a lot of weird niggas, dog. But see, this will be happening, bro, because these niggas didn't grow up. Like, it's another little weird nigga on here talking about shootings. And it's crazy because these streamers, some of these streamers, bro, they go do shit. Like, they do everything that a nigga do. Like, they'll go get the exact drip that niggas got, the exact chains, the exact clothes, but they be super fucking lames. Like, and what makes you lame, bro? It's not no, because you're not a street nigga. Not being a street nigga don't make you a lame. I've never been a street nigga, never been a gangster. That doesn't mean I'm a fucking lame because I ain't never did no street shit, bro. Because I ain't never been a gangster. It's about how you carry yourself as a man, dog. Niggas don't carry themselves as men. Yeah, that's what this is about. We see what's really going on. Who won the game, y'all? Yeah, bro. They be trying to just da-da-da. Nah, nigga. This ain't no motherfucking like tough guy shit, bro. We don't give a fuck about no tough guy shit. Do we, nigga? We men. Oh, Ohio won. Ohio State. Fat Joe has announced that he is no longer going to be hosting the BET Awards. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me, do y'all understand this? Do y'all think this is real? The way he said it, I'm not gonna lie to you, it kind of don't add up to me. The choice is Fat Joe's. Also, we got a clip out right now too on the Dirty Third Network with my guy D Gotti. And we're talking about that. We're talking about Fat Joe on there. So y'all go run that up. We speaking on it on there. Here we go.
Capital One Bank guy. That's me. So, what do you do? Nah,
it's more, bro. We know what makes a nigga lame. A lame is a nigga that doesn't stand on doing things that is solid as men. A lame is a nigga that will come to the internet and tell everybody that a man is cheating on his wife and he know the girls that he cheating on his wife with. And it's not because he cares about the man cheating. See, if you was a nigga that's like, hey, bro, I don't think you should be cheating on his wife. You're not telling on the nigga cheating on his wife, allegedly, if this stuff is even true. You're not telling us because you want to do the right thing. You're telling us because you in your feelings about shit. And now we know academics is in his feelings because Drake lied to him. So he want to just blow the whole house up right now. That's lame. Bad intentions make you lame. Axe said he don't give a fuck. Drake lied, not him, because Drake told him. No, he's telling you that. He telling you he don't give a fuck. He telling you he don't give a fuck, but he does give a fuck. What else would be his reason for exposing what's going on with LeBron? Come on now. He jumped out there confidently. Hey, I got the information from Drake. The stuff is fake. And the thing is, he's always been seen as the credible source. Yeah, academics, you didn't lie to us, but Drake played in your face. Say, fam, I don't give a fuck who a nigga is. Don't play in my fucking face. He using you. Like, nigga, you a media personality and you a credible source. You calling other niggas out about not having sources and they sources giving them bad information, but the nigga is giving you bad information. Marcus J, I'm finna bring you on, G. You can leave your cam on. It's on you. I'm gonna bring you on, though. You don't have to.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's the deal, man? What's going down?
Them Longhorns just lost, bro. But I'm good.
Yeah, Pete. Where you calling from, G?
I'm in Austin. I'm in Austin, Texas, bro.
Oh, okay, you from Austin?
Well, I'm from a small town called Marlin, Texas. So I don't know if you know it. It's near Waco.
Okay, nah, I ain't never heard of it, but I know Waco it for shit show. That's what's up. So what you think, man?
Man, I think that as adults, man, I think what people are failing at is people can't say, my bad, I messed up. Like these men can never admit that they're wrong about nothing, bro. And I've seen even on you, if you're wrong, you'll come on the next joint and you'll say, hey, man, I messed up. I had the information wrong. What we see with Drake,
I've got titles that say I was wrong and apologized.
100%. But you see like Drake, academics, Fat Joe, like even when they get more evidence, these people cannot admit they're wrong, bro. That's what's the matter with our society. Like if you mess up, call it out, bro. You wrong. You made a mistake.
Yeah. I don't, because that's the thing. I don't be having bad intentions and I don't have an ego problem, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't have bad intentions and I don't have an ego problem. And it don't bother me to be wrong about things. Like it's like I can disagree with people, but if I put out some information wrong, then that's a different thing. Like me having an opinion can be one thing, but if I'm telling you the wrong information, oh damn, I was wrong. Or if I'm speaking on something I didn't know about, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it happens a lot. Sometimes I might not get back to it. Sometimes I just misspeak. But I want people to feel like they're on a reliable platform. You see what I'm saying?
100. But and like you see, like what Act does though, Drake might have told him that he was, this was fake. He found out more information. You found out more information. It's okay to say my bad. But him to crash out on LeBron is blowing my mind, fam. I cannot believe he just jumping out the window, not saying my bad. Well, what about all this other stuff? It's a distraction, bro. Like he's like, I'm not going to admit it was my bad here, but now I'm totally jumping out the window about LeBron and his wife and all this. This is wild, bro.
Well, to me, it kind of feels like it's not even his bad because Drake lied to him and he figured, hey, man, if Drake telling me this shit, why would Drake come tell me this if he know that it's true? Like, why would you do this? I think that he just more so embarrassed and kind of like not even embarrassed, bro. I think he felt disrespected by Drake, but he want to make it seem like he don't care. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's that. And he don't know how to even come out and say it. Like, hey, bro, this nigga just disrespected me. This nigga just played with me like I'm a fucking nobody. Like,
100.
Men don't respect no man that hit them up and say, hey, bro, did this happen? Did that happen? Nah, bro, that shit fake. But then you find out the shit true. That mean that nigga don't respect you as a man, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. He should be mad at Drake instead of crashing out LeBron. It don't make no sense to me.
Yeah. Nah, facts. But that's when you don't know how to deal with your anger and your emotions. You supposed to crash out on Drake, nigga.
No, that ain't happening, bro. And it's the same thing with Fat Joe. I see like people like I've been seeing like Lord Jamar. He's telling them, hey, look, it's all FBA is all about lineage, bro. It ain't nobody hating you. FBA, we did invent hip hop. People hate on it and all that stuff. But that whole controversy is based on Fat Joe crashing out and don't even know the whole stuff. He talking about is he don't even understand what FBA means, and he crashing out and he won't admit it. He won't admit it. It's a lot of people that just won't admit it. They just won't come listen and accept new information, bro.
I don't even think it gets to a point where I don't know where Fat Joe head is at, and I don't know for sure, and I can't. You know me, I'm gonna play it fair. So I'm gonna say this: it gives signs of you do know what FBA is to a certain extent, and you just don't want to face the facts. You see what I'm saying?
You probably you own to something, but that's what I'm
So
saying.
no,
Like
I'm just saying it's like now because it's like okay, bro, it's all this information out here. You jumped out there, you knew what FBA is. It's like y'all are telling yourselves that this is just some type of like hate group on Twitter, but y'all really know that it's Black Americans that have lineage that went through slavery in America.
and
And
that's it.
it's that simple. It ain't
That's
no
it.
rocket science. And that's why I say, like, hey, you can tell me, hey, bro, I'm not aware. I didn't know. It was a time that I wasn't aware of that, of what it was. Do I know that my family had slavery lineage in the South and everything like that? Yeah. Do I know that other black or other people that got the same skin tone as me from other countries look at themselves as non-Americans? Of course. So we all know this is a real thing out here. Everybody knows it. So when you hear it and you get it explained, it shouldn't take rocket science unless you're trying to play dumb. You feel me?
I think that's what's happening, bro. And I love I mean, people hate on Tariq, people hate on Lord Jamar, but they spit in facts, and it's nothing about hate. We just embrace, we just embrace our. This is who we are, and people. It's okay if you Jamaican or I mean, Nigerian. I don't care. You can embrace that culture too. We just embrace it what we did, bro.
Let me bring Tyrone. Tyrone, cut your cam on in the backstage, Tyrone. Cut your cam on in the backstage. Let me make sure you're not a troll, and I'll bring you up. All right, Tyrone, you good? Let me welcome Tyrone in real quick.
Yo,
Tyrone.
Big Ant. Big Ant. I've been fucking with you since last year. I found your show randomly through the algorithm. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's always outside saying some real shit. Like everything you said, I gotta give you props. Cause like when I was introduced to you, everything you put out, like I didn't subscribe in the beginning, but everything you put out was so consistent that I had to really respect what you were saying. And I'm like, yo, who's this dude? He got like 100K. You got 100K at the time. I know your platform is like 300 now, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like the hard work and everything you put in, you're very consistent. I like every video you put out. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope your platform gets bigger, man. You hit 1 million. Cause I think like what you're doing, especially like you're on your own, is like a real big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to give you some respect and props for that. You know what I
No,
mean?
I
Especially
appreciate the support, man. I for sure
yeah.
appreciate the support. And we gonna keep working, man. I'm finna be collaborating with other platforms out here in the city a lot, other platforms across like the guys I got relationships with. Me and the homies, we gonna be working more, and I'm trying to get my interviews back rolling. I know a lot of y'all probably don't know that I did a lot of interviews in the past. I used to be the nigga that stood at the corner store every day and did interviews. And a lot of people miss that part of it, but I want to get back to some of that outside vlogs around the neighborhood. I used to do all that stuff, bro. So I've been doing this for going on 7 years now.
Yeah, man. Like I seen you on another platform talking about Charleston White. I'm like, yeah, like I like to see that because like your
Oh, yeah.
opinions and what you say, like it really matters. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're like a true underdog and you're truly independent. And that's what we want to see. Like for me, I'd rather see someone like you than somebody who's a plant and then they get put on by somebody else and then it looks fake organic. I really, you know what I'm saying, feel the energy that what you're doing is really genuine. You know what I'm saying? So yo, I'm rooting for you, man. But I'm gonna get on topic. What you guys are talking about, Fat Joe. I'm from New York. I'm from Queens, and I'm raised out in Long Island. And you know the thing about Fat Joe is that Fat Joe rarely had any traction as an artist. like I was born at like 87. So in 2000, Fat Joe had like the song with R. Kelly. I think me and Ant, we like similar age because the things you
Yeah.
be referencing them. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
So like anyway, like yeah, like last time Fat Joe was hot was with Lean Back. So it's like the formula with Joe was like he did all of these like commercial tracks to get put on, and he ran with Khaled. But you could tell that Joe never really had traction like a Jay-Z or had any traction even close to like shit. He never had traction as an artist. This guy been out for a long time, but never really had that significant traction. You know, so for him to be like, yo, the black supremacists and all these other stuff, it's not a surprise because the racism within the Latino community is prevalent. Like it's undeniable. Speaking of Puerto Ricans, I remember this guy I knew. He got married to his Puerto Rican wife, and his wife told him, like one of his family members from his wife told him to stand on the side of a picture because he was too dark to be in the family picture. So we're talking about people who think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's no denial that there is some undertone of racism, and I'm in the belly of the beast, the so-called melting pot, people of color against each other system. So you know what I mean? Like that's just what goes on over there. So put that mentality and then put it in somebody who wants to take over the industry at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not gonna give in good energy. You know what I'm saying? Like Fat Joe, yo man, did y'all hear the album?
Hell nah.
Oh,
Nobody heard that
I'm gonna be checking.
shit.
I've never listened to Fat Joe album.
Come on, man.
I'm a
Yo,
little, I'm a little bit
Didn't
older,
get
y'all.
around to that.
yeah,
I'm a
so,
little bit
yo,
older,
come
y'all.
on. Yeah, yeah,
I
come
remember
on.
Fat Joe from digging in the crates and all that stuff. Before that, so
Man, you know what, man? Like that was Lord Finesse and Buck Wild and DJ Premier. Like you can't go wrong having and
yeah,
Diamond
yeah,
D. You
he's
can't go
never been
wrong with
stuck.
those producers. Yeah, you can't go wrong with elite producers. So
Yeah,
it's like, you know what I mean? Like Fat Joe got a song with Big L called The Enemy. And Big L verses first. And nobody really plays Fat Joe verse after. Like, let's
bro.
keep it a
Yeah,
buck.
Big L was a beast. Like
Was
Lamar
Big
said.
L wasn't part of digging in the crates, was he?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
If
It
he
yeah,
was
was,
like
I was
a
yeah,
thinking I thought he
yeah.
was. I know. And you
So
know it's
Big
crazy.
L,
I never
what's
knew
funny?
Big L was that cold until like I got
He's
older. I
nice.
was like, man, that nigga was great. Like
Oh yeah, he was the best one in the crew. I
Big
believe.
L
Some
was
people say
great,
Lord Finesse
nigga.
was the best.
yeah,
See, I knew
like
about
the
Lauren Finesse, but I didn't know
mhm,
about Big L for some reason. And then when I
mhm.
I got a little older when I went and researched him. I was like, damn, this nigga was cold, dog. Like that nigga was flowing
You gotta love
back
how
in
Yeah.
the
Jamar
day.
put it. What Jamar did, Jamar said that, hey, you was the worst person in digging in the crates. He was right.
Debatable. He knows that though. I mean, Fat Joe know that.
Yep.
That nigga couldn't bang
yeah,
with Lauren Finesse on no goddamn Big L, nigga. Big L had bars that would stick today, bro.
100%.
that's right.
And then
That's
shout out
right.
to Big Pun, man. Rest in peace to Big Pun too. Big Pun was a
Yeah, God
beast,
bless
bro.
Big Pun Soul.
One
God bless.
100% one of the best that ever did it on the mic.
Yeah, he was called. He was called. Big Pun was the truth. We had Big Pun album. We was jamming that shit.
100%.
That's right.
So it's not
My
about
pops had that as a kid. When I was a
it's
kid, my
not
pops
about
had
being
it.
Puerto Rican. If it's hot, we gonna bang it. If it's hot, we down with
That's
it.
But see,
exactly.
I think that, bro. See, the problem is, and let's just keep it a band. A lot of people don't want to accept them truths, and they don't
Mm,
want to face them truths. And you know, like I said, bro, I've had Mexican girlfriends that have told
mm.
me directly that, you know, my mom she don't really, she ain't tripping, but it's like you black. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yep.
we gonna go there and yo,
I've had
dude,
that happen
bro.
before, for
I
sure.
had that too, man. Me not saying,
Like I
dude.
had a chick, I ain't
Mm,
gonna put her name on it, but I had a chick back in the day. I was dating, this was probably like 2014. And I used to
yeah,
spend the night at her house and everything. And her mom had used to let prior ex-boyfriends, and I shouldn't even been doing this shit myself back then. But she had prior boyfriends that her mom would like let stay and wouldn't say shit or whatever. And it'll be on some whatever type shit. But she had said one time, like, yeah, My mom, like one time my mom called when I was there. She's like, "Is he in the house with you?" And she'd be like, "Yeah." And she'd be like, "Okay, why?" And she'd be like, I shouldn't be in there my goddamn self, but she telling me it's cool. You feel me? Like my mom don't give a fuck. Whatever. You can stay. Wooty woo. And I'm over there, whatever, chilling. And that's her mama house. So mama gotta, you gotta respect it. But her mama called one time and was like, "Is he in the house? Is your dude in the house?" And she'd be like, "Yeah." She's like, "Hey man, what? I don't want him over there." And she'd be like, "Mama, why you tripping?" And then woo. Then she'll get off the phone, whatever. Man, you know how the Mexican girls be. Man, fuck her. I don't give a damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. And then she'll tell me like, "Come over, but wait till she go to sleep because she might get mad." I say, "Damn, what's wrong?" She be like, "Man, she won't say nothing, but it's really because you black."
Yeah. You know what I really, it's kind of like what I'm realizing, and I'm almost 50, bro. Like, I don't make no excuses about and I don't think none of us make no excuses. I watch you all the time, Big Ant. You talk
Yeah.
about, look, we gotta win anyway, bro. We know we black, we just gotta be better, we just gotta grind harder. That's what it is, bro. Straight up,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it seems like being black in its own right is political, bro. And people gonna think what they gonna think. There's gonna be people that hate you, and there's gonna be racist. And we just saying, look, we just proud to be FBA. We just proud of our lineage. But it's still political though, anyway, though, bro. It's political, or people gonna feel some kind of way when we just say, look, it is what it is. I don't want no handouts. I'm gonna take mine, fam. I'm gonna get mine. I got it out the mud, fam. I'm the poorest person I knew growing up. And you know what I'm saying? And my family's from Needville, bro, like Fort Bend County, picking cotton down there. You know what that is? Rosenberg, Needville,
Yeah, right
country.
outside. Hell yeah.
100%. All my family was picking cotton down there. Like, and that's where I'm from. That's my lineage, bro. But
Gotcha.
I don't need no handouts. We gonna take it. We getting out the mud. We've been getting out the mud since the 1800s. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, we was getting it out the mud 1500s and 1600s, dog.
100.
You go back to our
100%.
early days here, we already had a structure and a foundation on this land before these motherfucking invaders came and these colonizers came. Our people, our population of black Americans that were here were already living off the land, bro. We invented living off the land.
Hey, y'all, and
Turning
people need
nothing
to
into
check out
something.
that Maroons. They need to check out that Maroons documentary by Tariq. I don't know if y'all seen it, but y'all can rent that on Amazon, bro. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Bro, that joke is live, bro. It talks about
Check it
all
out.
that stuff. People
So
gotta
with
check
us
it
that
out.
were already here, like niggas got to know that, bro. We had people already here, and then even
100%.
once the colonizers came and brought people from Africa in the 1500s and 1600s, or brought people up from the Caribbeans, when we got integrated and separated and everything all in one big clusterfuck, we still toughed it out, and we didn't get no handouts, bro. They didn't give us nothing. We earned and fought and took everything. We forced their hand, dog. And that's what a lot of people don't want to face, is that we are still under a system of white supremacy, dog. The American government is a system of white supremacy. The economic system in America is a system of white supremacy. Everything, the credits, like all that. And that's something that if you have to go to a specific entity to get acceptance or approval for something, that means that entity is reigning supreme. We don't have access to get these things. And the people that do have access, they still are going to have larger access to the masses based off of convenience, based off of popularity, based off of traffic, based off of viewership and things of that nature, because it's been that way for so long. They got the head start. We are 400, 500 years behind. It wasn't because they were smarter. It wasn't because they was worked harder. They got there first, and they gate kept. They gate kept. And people think it's about the money. Money is a very important thing. I don't want to downplay that. But it's not just about the money. It's about the system. It's a lot of people that ain't got as much money as the next nigga, but they position they in is more powerful than somebody with more money than them.
So it's the system that dictates where the money flows. That's what that's what it is.
Exactly.
The system takes care of the whole situation. And I like what you're talking about. And also, like, I went to public schools. Public schools, you're indoctrinated, even black people, you're indoctrinated into white supremacy. That's why half the time we don't even like each other. And we kind of think bad about each other. You feel me?
Then you get this truth. And when the niggas speak that truth, your people be sleep. And they ain't trying to hear it. They ain't trying to hear it. Like, bro just brought up the interview I did on Change of Plans. I've been having so many people coming at me about that interview, but a lot of support has been there about that interview. But people ain't really listened to the message. They think this is just about Charleston White. When I called out several other people in that interview. If you look at up and down my Instagram, a lot of people been getting called out for comments being made. Not just Charleston White. Charleston White is just the guy that's popular who got that little following, so his went up. Yeah, this wasn't me alienating or separating Charleston White, nigga. I've called out everybody who has used the Black American man as a tool for clicks and views with a propaganda indoctrinated mindset of calling us lazy, calling us dumb, calling us stupid, calling us slow. There are 40 million plus of us. And any black person that comes on and says anything about a fucking rapper, you failed. Rappers, every black person is not a rapper. Y'all are focusing on rappers. Rappers make up a very small percentage of our community. Y'all need to know that. That is a small percentage of our community. There are a lot of people that look like rappers or dress like rappers because that's just the culture. But everybody in our community is not a fucking rapper. Everybody in our community is not 15 to 25 years old either. Y'all focus on a certain age bracket and a certain lifestyle and try to make that represent all of us. Do y'all know how many black people get up and go to work every day?
100%. 100%.
Come on.
I mean, the rappers just, anybody rap, it just comes from our culture. It's the FBA culture, right? Even if they can be from anywhere, I look at like people that do Afro beats and all this other, any kind of music you're talking about, they're going to look like a rapper, but it's just they looking like FBAs.
Come on.
That's what it is. It's our culture.
Fam, our culture is doing fine for the people that don't know. Our culture is doing, we have a lot of successful people in our culture. And what is so bad about our culture? Y'all do know in America, 90% of Americans are not clearing what, 100,000, 120,000 a year? About 90%? So is that just exclusive to black people? Because we are we got the least amount of population out of the three main groups, right? White, Hispanic, and there's way more white people than us here, right? And there are more Hispanics in America than us, right? But 90% of the people here, period, don't make this amount of money. It's monopolized at the top. So why do people think like everybody else just got everything figured out? Everybody is not going to make a lot of money, bro. Y'all just focus on the struggles that the black man has. Y'all don't want to make our elites represent us. We have a lot of successful black people. We got black business owners, black restaurant owners. We got black engineers. We got black doctors. We got black everything. But y'all just choose to focus on our failure.
I think what it is, it's easy to generalize. It makes you not have to think. If you can just make everything just basic, you don't have to really think that hard. Okay, I'm just going to assign all black people in this box. I'm going to assign all white people in this box, all Latinos in this box. But everything's nuanced, bro. I mean, I've been around the world, Everybody wants the same thing. Everybody want to take care of their family. They want safety. They want all those different things. Everybody wants the same thing. But what happens is when you separate and you pit people against each other, right? That's what the world does, bro. That's what society does. In the reality, people preach scarcity, like, oh, it's only one black comedian can make it at a time. Only one person of this can make it out. There can only be one top rapper. But that's all a scarcity mindset. You feel me? Like
that's like gatekeeping stuff. Yo, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. My bad. I gotta jump in. That's that gatekeeping mentality. Like right now, Big Ant, you gotta see what Gene Dill, he talked about how like Jay and Puff was conspiring to hold back New York artists from being prominent within New York. And I'm not shocked to even hear that because I've been seeing artists get buzz and then they disappear or whatever, they get sabotaged. But that's what I'm saying. Is like when you say like people against each other, there's people who conspire against each other within our own group. And I see that's fading away a little bit. But that's always been like the Achilles heel within the black community, that you have a boule class that gatekeep, that makes sure you don't reach that next level. Like for instance, if Big Ant hits 5 million subscribers, someone's going to try. I know Ant is a strong-minded person, but someone's going to try to sway Ant into a different direction so he doesn't have the consistent voice anymore. Because that's always been the biggest problem whenever we have some type of influence, that somebody has to come in and try to put that person in a direction in a material candidate mind. So that's one of the things that always poison our community. You know, that's one of the things that I always notice. You know, you see somebody like, say for instance, Kendrick Lamar, he's a pure artist, but what happens if he gets directed into another direction when he ends up a Drake, ironically? You know what I'm saying? Because those are the possibilities that seems to always happen with a lot of Hollywood people, a lot of people in the entertainment industry, or people who use their platform and then they're behind a politician. We've seen that with Kamala Harris. Oh my God, you're promoting this person? This person's saying that they're black and they're not. So, you know, that's always been the biggest danger within our community, you know, that gatekeep class, you know.
Nah, facts, bro. And it's so much, it's like they want to keep us like where we at, bro. Like, you gotta think, yeah, certain people get through a certain level, but they don't really have no power, bro. They don't have major power like that. They got influence. They got shit that they can do and say, but like you said, boule niggas is just a group of niggas who really working with the system. Like, hey, bro, I'm above all you niggas. I'm too good to mix and mingle with y'all. I got this little, oh, I'm better than y'all mindset. I'm not gonna really address what's going on in the world. You're not gonna see from me or hear from me unless it's some business or something that's gonna be done to a certain level and things like that. I can't just talk directly to my people ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit, like I'm better than y'all, that boule ass shit or whatever, and
100.
things like that. I'm just putting on for like corporate America and I'm signing all these deals. But a lot of that shit, them niggas don't really still have no control over nothing.
That's why I love the internet, bro. How somebody like Big Ant can have a platform where he, I think it's like 300,000 subscribers right now, are getting it straight from the H. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure, bro. That's what we gotta do. We gotta have people who gonna call this shit out for us to get better, dog, and start understanding who we are as a people and what's going on in our culture. And also, most importantly, what's going on for the next generation, dog. We
100%.
gotta lead the next generation with some real information that they can look up about what was going on at this time. Do you know how important those old Malcolm X interviews are right now, bro?
Bro,
They're golden.
I was just thinking about that, bro.
Look at how important those old Malcolm X interviews are, bro. Like, and it's so crazy because niggas is saying, oh, Malcolm X will be doing this with our people, doing that with our people. No, nigga, Malcolm X will be calling out the stereotypes that they putting on our people. Malcolm
100%.
X would be fighting the narrative that is getting pushed on our people.
Yeah,
not going with the flow like these other niggas. He would be calling out these celebrity boule and tap dancing niggas for these presidential candidates, my nigga, that ain't really doing nothing for black people but trying to wear the black image when it's beneficial. Come on, my nigga.
Yeah, I think and you mentioned Charleston. Y'all mentioned Charleston a second ago, and I mean I agree with a lot. You know, some of the stuff he be right on point, but man, he be doing too much, bro. Like,
nah, don't give him no credit. Nah, man, don't give him no credit, man.
So here's the deal, though, bro. Earl, this is what I've learned. You know, I'm 50, so I think you have to embrace the truth wherever it comes from, because there's going to be even people like Donald Trump that every once in a while Donald Trump gonna say something true. Somebody else gonna say something true. So I think you embrace the truth, but you still have to call out the BS. You know, that's the balance in line. You feel me? That's how I feel.
But I just say this, right? For me, however anybody feel about Charleston White, all I say is don't act like you doing this for the betterment of the black community and you have the answers for the black community when you're getting on a platform and tearing down the black community.
100.
It is never cool to make fun of people's dead family members.
100.
It's never cool to make fun of people's kids. Him getting on the internet saying he hoped Deion Sanders' son get hurt, bro. When have we ever done shit like that?
It's wild. It's wild.
That's degenerate, my nigga. That is disgusting. And that's childish. That shouldn't be
same thing with Act talking about, like you just pointed out, Act talking about LeBron's family and all that, wishing, like, that's wild, bro. I don't understand. Like, why do we have these people out here? And that's what I worry about for the young kids. And if they think they have to do this wild stuff, turn people down to get on, that's what they think.
That's what the game is now. Expose private information, tell it all, tear other people down so you can come up for shock value or act gay like Aiden Ross. He got on acting gay, didn't he?
Indeed,
when
man.
He acting like sus, they was calling it sus.
That's why, Dennis Duke got that. No way, man, no way, because he did some sus stuff on that video. That's where that meme came from.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, ain't that all that old sus stuff? That's how he got on. Bunch of degenerate stuff, talking to kids. You know what I'm saying? And then now, what do you see? You see a bunch of little academics clones. A bunch of them.
Yeah.
Outsiders, niggas that ain't from the culture, just getting on here doing and saying whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's wild, bro. It's wild.
I'm just saying, what are we doing? We let Vlad did what he did. Now because of Vlad, you got Adam 22.
Yeah, man. It's
and
crazy.
Now what did Adam try to do? Adam got to a platform and tried to push that, hey, I'm gonna let somebody fuck my wife culture into hip-hop. I'm gonna mix this in with y'all. But everybody had to tell him, hey, nigga, you a fucking weirdo. You a fucking weirdo, nigga.
Factual shit. It's facts.
Nigga, we don't do that in our culture, nigga. This our culture, nigga. You not finna come over here and start making it cool to pay niggas to fuck your wife, nigga. That's weird.
It's wild. This stuff didn't happen. I mean, when I was growing up, it's like,
AJ. And if you did do it, you was a lame. We have a standard in our culture. We have rules that are unwritten and undocumented, but we understand code. We understand morality, integrity, and principles, fam. None of us are perfect. We fuck up at times, but we don't live in this mindset of this act of just like, let's wake up every day and do weird shit. Bro, I seen Vlad talking down on God today. And it's like, he talking down on people and making smart remarks about people that believe in God. And like I say, if you don't believe in God, that's your choice, my nigga. But to get out here and disrespect what other people believe in, it shows what type of person you are.
Yeah, that's why I'm definitely in the mindset of being like, you believe whatever you want to believe, do whatever you want to do, but just don't hurt nobody else, you know?
And I'm not here to be lenient about it because it'd be crazy to me, right? These motherfuckers come into the culture that God is a base here. God is something in our culture that we all like have been up under, and we acknowledge as, hey, nigga, this is what our people use to get through this, nigga. Faith, spiritual mindset, and accepting God as our savior, and the mindset of just spirituality and confidence to do the things that we do, and trust and faith. You come into this culture and say, well, I'm gonna just denounce that shit that them niggas believe in, or that them niggas pretty much follow. And like I say, even if you don't believe in God, that's a choice. But don't try to talk down on people who do believe in God. And after I seen Vlad do it one time, I said, oh, okay, I'm gonna insult these niggas for being atheists. That's why I call Adam the atheist. Because he has an upside down cross tattooed on him and a Baphomet on his arm. The white boy is fucking confused. How can you say you don't believe in God and you're an atheist, but then you have a devil tattoo? You can't believe one without the other, nigga. What the fuck type of sense does that make?
I think a lot of people are just dedicate their life to trolling. And like even the Bible say that everybody worshiping something. You worshiping money, you worshiping material things and whatever. So everybody worshiping something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a God or a little God that they're worshiping. And I think, you say this thing that I really like. You talk about controversy, chaos, and all that stuff. I think that's what a lot of people are worshiping, bro. All those seeds that you bring together. That's what people are worshiping, bro.
Facts. Money is the root of all evil, bro. And now money still is the root of all evil. But the second root of all evil, bro, in today's time, is motherfucking attention.
Clout.
Bro, a motherfucker will put their life on the line for some clout.
100.
We see it.
We see people get smoked. We see people getting smoked on lives now, bro. It's wild.
Come on. Come on, bro.
It's a different time.
And we pushing different mindsets over here, dog. Like, this shit is unacceptable. I'm like, how does academics come back? And I know academics is just furthermore showing y'all he don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. That's what he's proving.
Yeah.
I think that all of academics fans and supporters should know he doesn't give a fuck about nobody but himself. So when you say you respect academics and you fuck with academics, just know, nigga, he don't fuck with you like that.
Yeah, I think you own something, bro, because like all the people you mentioned have that same characteristic that I talked about. What they'll do is they cannot admit they're wrong no matter what happens. I mean, maybe they narcissists, but it seems like the same type of person. Even if Charleston White says something super wild about somebody, right? I've heard him talk about raping kids and all kind of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
So he cannot apologize or say my bad, right? I was getting carried away, or I was wrong, or none of that. It seemed like it's all clout. And you can't admit any mistakes, and you can't just man up.
That's the thing with Charleston White. He sucks. He's not talented. When you don't have talent, you have to resort to doing obvious stupid shit to get attention. You have to go be a clown in the shit show to get people to pay attention to you because you don't have a fucking talent. So I'm not gonna be a nigga that plays dumb for nobody. Like, hey, bro, he's doing this because he want to help the black community. I don't give a fuck what he was doing in the past. I don't give a fuck if he's changed the law. Okay, congratulations, nigga. You changed the law in white America, nigga. You changed the laws that still is under the white man system. What the fuck did that do for black people? Just because you changed the law, just because you give money back to the community or talk to kids, that don't give you the right to motherfucking tear your people down and make fun of dead people, bro. Knock that shit off, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
that's for you stands. That ain't for people who got their own mind, my nigga.
I mean, he's obviously trolling and clowning. It's kind of sad. I mean, I it's really sad. And what's crazy is that all our lives, even when we were young, Chris Rock had this little skit one time where he said when they say they show up on the scene, like reporters will show up on the scene of an incident and they'll pick the dumbest Negro in the audience to put on camera.
Come on.
That's pretty much what's going on, bro. Like, who can we find to say the most outlandish BS about people, and then that's who we gonna use to be the stereotypical black person response?
Nah, I think Charleston White is just an attack dog, and he's on payroll. Cause like even right now, he's like, "Fuck FBA, I'm fucking FBA, nigga. Fucking FBA." He's like, "Them niggas ain't do what I did. I help kids. What FBA do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, see, that's that somebody got in his ear and say, yo, go attack this group because they hide in the algorithm." Because y'all know y'all seen all those videos with FBA and Fat Joe in the algorithm. So he's jumping on the wagon to go troll Tariq, and that failed. And that's what I'm saying is like, that's what I keep kind of like repeating that there's
not to cut you
yeah,
off.
go ahead.
He knows exactly what FBA is, and he knows exactly who Tariq Nasheed is, and he knows everything Tariq. He watches Tariq Nasheed. When Charleston White came in that last Say Cheese interview that he did about like last month, and he said, "We think because we have an ethnogenesis mindset." You got that from Tariq Nasheed, my nigga. Nobody else been pushing ethnogenesis on the internet but Tariq Nasheed.
No, Charleston White, you don't have to. Nobody's programming him. He's keeping on top of the trending topics. Whatever's trending, he gonna come out and say something wild about it. Square business. If anything pop out is trending on the internet or trending on Twitter, Charleston White is gonna make some outlandish comment about it. He gonna come on live or he gonna do an interview about it.
I don't know, man. When he was with Aiden Ross, he looked like a damn fool. He's like, "Oh, they set me up. I didn't know nothing. They set me up." I'm like, whatever, man. Like, because if you're getting into stuff like that, you get put into something. You made a choice to go into something like that. You didn't go because it's hot. No, you trying to make a name for yourself. And then you're going into these crowds, making yourself look worse. And then you try to control the situation. I mean, didn't he go on the dating show and there was a transgender on there or something like that? It's like again and again.
And that nigga going wherever they booking him for the right
game.
Like,
come on. Yeah, like, come on.
If you watch enough of Charleston White's interviews, he tell you exactly what he's doing. He says outlandish stuff to get clicks, to get booked, to get all that stuff. He's not hiding anything that he's doing.
So this is the whole thing, though, right? So this is the whole thing. Whether he's hiding it or not, why are people defending it?
Right, like Big Ant say, he sucks. It's trash.
Why do people defend it? Like when the nigga called it out, hey fam, because I jumped in it when he came at the black people this last time, and him and Sean Cotton was pushing all these stereotypes. Black people were lazy. Matter of fact, let me play it for y'all.
Yeah.
This is why he came up on Change of Plans. Because of what he said in that interview, I didn't like it, and I called it out directly on my Instagram. And so when Change of Plans interviewed me, he asked me about it because I posted it on my gram and let it be known I wasn't fucking with it. I wasn't feeling it. He talked about nobody. He said white people are our only allies in America. Others don't like us. That was the beginning of the conversation. And then he said that, so him and Sean Cotton got to talking. And then after he said that white people are our only allies, Sean Cotton said, Africans and Nigerians, they don't really fuck with us like that either. So then they went to this.
But white American, huh? But what is it about us though that makes us the most hated? We're disrespectful. We're arrogant, loud. We have an ethnocentric ideology belief as if we're better than everybody because we think we were the first. We think we're old. Yeah. We're entitled. Yeah. We're lazy. when you get on the job with most black people, everybody looking at you and we don't work as hard as other people. So it's obvious why they don't like us. Just look around on your job. We the loudest. We come in. If we having a bad day, we gonna tell them off. We ain't taking what we not gonna put up with. And we're not the brightest. We're not. We used to be at the front of the pack, home in the 60s and the 50s. We're not the brightest anymore. And we ain't the strongest and the toughest like we think we are.
My nigga.
Wow.
So what I think, bro, really, I think in his little mind, he think he's making a difference and he's gonna motivate somebody. He think he Malcolm X or something, or in his mind, I believe he thinks that. But you're never gonna get nowhere perpetuating these stereotypes of black people, because somebody's gonna watch that video and they're gonna be like, "Yep, that's exactly how they are."
Well, I had people arguing and defending it in my comment sections. He right.
They wild.
Right.
You don't, bro. You never give. Oh, so I was in the Navy, bro. I that's how I got started. I'm a tech dude, right? When I was in the Navy, I had on my ship in the middle of the Gulf, I had a person that was stationed with me, one of my bosses, calling black people spirit chunkers. Like we all spirit chunkers, like African spirit chunkers in the bush. One of my bosses was talking about me like that. And I was complaining to this chief who was in the Navy. He was a black guy. And I said, "Hey man, my dude in charge of me is racist." And he's like, "Yeah, Marcus, yeah, I believe what you're saying, and that's crazy, but you can't give him no rope to hang you, right?" Basically, people are racist and they gonna do what they do, but there's always going to be racist, and you cannot give them ammunition, bro. Like I can imagine the KKK or some kind of racist channel, back channels on the internet, clipping that video just like you just showed us, and they playing that in they little racist channels. And so they like, yeah, this is just how the black people are. That's what they doing. You cannot be used for propaganda for the people that hate you and hate your people. I don't understand it, bro. And people,
this is
people
why
can't,
it's got to get called out, bro.
You're right. I mean, 100%.
This is
100%.
why I'm calling it out, because I want to make this clear.
Call it out.
Cotton and for Say Cheese, y'all have one of the top platforms in our entertainment music culture, and you're putting that on one of our top platforms. But when you only care about money, you will let that type of shit get pushed and call it entertainment. They only care about views and analytics. So it's my job, and I gave myself the job to call it out. Didn't nobody have to appoint me for that. I'm doing that on GP. I didn't get paid to call that shit out. I did that because I wanted to do that. When I went on Change of Plans, I didn't get paid to do that. And so it's people, you trying to get on from Charleston, nigga, I've been doing YouTube 7 years. This ain't the first time I done called out Charleston. This is just the first time y'all seen it.
Here's the
nigga,
deal,
I'm going to do this regardless of what I do, nigga. Niggas need to know, nigga, I do 60, 70 videos a month. That's 60, 70 times I got to wake up, cut the camera on, press record, get information, shoot, get volumes right, get angles right, edit, download, rip, upload, input information, repeat 60 to 70 times a month. The reason why I'll give Charleston White time to call out is when you getting on a big platform talking about my people in a negative way, my nigga. It's 40 million plus of us, maybe even more. We know it's at least 40 to 45 million of us without a doubt. Foundational Black Americans, my nigga. It's at least probably about 45 million of us, but maybe even more in America. So we all lazy, bro?
100. It's crazy, bro. Hey, so check this out. What I've been noticing though, man, is time and time again, when brothers start making it, Ice Cube, back in my day, Ice Cube was the dude. He said every time we come up, we start coming out with crazy stuff like that. We make money, we think we made it a little bit, and then we start thinking that everybody else lazy and like racism don't exist no more and all this other weird takes. It's because once we get a little bit of money and success, we start thinking that we special. And even like that's why I love Willie D back in the day, bro. H-Town, one of H-Town's goats. Willie D used to always, he had this song say, "You still an N-word." Like,
well, see, the whole thing that needs to be known and understand, when niggas do that, they showing you that they worship money. They sellouts. It is what it is. We have a definition for them niggas. They 100%. Completely sellouts. If you a nigga that make it and then you say, well, hey, racism don't exist no more because I'm successful, you just sold out all your people.
And what's crazy to Rap A Lot, because I'm a Texas guy, right? Early Rap A Lot was all about, they had a song called, Ghetto Boys had a song called No Sellouts, right? Mm-hmm. Back in the day. I'm a big Rap A Lot head. From the rip, that's what I love about hip hop, Big Ant, is from the rip, the culture was all about empowering Black people, getting our mindset right. You feel me? Yeah. And that's why I love hip hop. And now I'm still a hip hop head, 50 years old, still almost 50, still a hip hop head, because that's what it is. And I respect your platform, Big Ant, because you still kicking it and you still trying to empower people. You're still trying to change their mindset.
Yeah. Bro, hold on. I just seen something. Not that I'm listening to you for sure, but this girl can't be real, bro. See, I really like unfollowed a lot of females on Instagram because I was just looking for some more news to cover. And this badass bitch just came across my timeline stripping. I unfollowed a lot of women because I was like, these females distracted. I ain't fucking with none of these females. I just be following like the females that's in the music business or sports or some shit like that, analysts, whatever. But every once in a while, I'll come across, I guess, like an old stripper page I've been following or something. And then I look and I'm like, damn, they follow me. But I'm like, what the fuck did I meet their ass at? That should be just crazy, bro.
Brent, man, I'm telling you, and what's really crazy is the AI stuff going on right now, man. All this AI stuff going on is wild out here.
But now I know this chick real because there's other niggas that follow. That shit be wild, bro. I'm like, why the fuck am I following this motherfucker? Like, that shit is crazy.
Well, what's going on is that, hey,
bro. What I do want to say is that this is we're not even a month. We're not even 2 weeks into the new year, right? This is 11. Saturday, the 11th. The 11th. And with us being 11 days into 2025, first of all, why did we bring this battle into 2025 in hip-hop when Drake clearly lost? People who think, watch people, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, especially on Twitter. There are spaces where these niggas are Drake worshipers, dog. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying?
It's bad. Yeah, I know, man. They got OVO fan pages and they flipping narratives like crazy. I've seen it, and I've seen it. Yeah, it's crazy.
I went in one dude page, right? After he dropped the freestyle, I went in one dude. It was a Twitter space. And you know, if you follow people on Twitter and they go to a Twitter space, it'll like let you know that they in a space. So you will just go to it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I like going to ones where we having opinions about rap music. So I'm like, okay, Drake just dropped the new song. I went in there and I was like, well, yeah, man, I like the rhyming. I like when niggas is getting back to rhyming and stuff. But I said, him talking to LeBron, I don't really agree with that. And I said, just rhyme, bro. Put out a feel-good record if that was me. And when I said that, one of these niggas over there said, oh, if it was you, we wouldn't be checking for you. And I was like, whoa, I just gave a simple critique. Now you coming at me directly, bro? And I'm like, these are grown-ass men, though. And I'm like, fam, Y'all on here in y'all feelings about a grown-ass man that paints his fingernails. I wish I would. I wish I would ever come anywhere near close to being delusional about a man, period, but delusional about a man that is grown painting his fingernails.
Hey, but you said a second ago, like, why do we come into 2025 with all this stuff? But I'm gonna drop a Weezy line on you. Weezy said the money is the motive. Mess with the money and they got ugly like coyote. So what you saying? You seeing people, they bag is affected, bro, at the end of the day. And that's why it's still a problem. The money is the motive.
These stands ain't getting no bag off this shit. This is a choice.
Well, nah, they riding hard. Yeah.
The stand's gonna stand, bro. That's what it is. But I'm saying Drake, as far as Drake still pushing narratives and academics, you kept taking up for him and all that other stuff, is like, it's the money is the motive, bro.
Man, academics, I don't even need him to explain himself. I don't need to know why he did what he did. Whatever reason he could come up with, it'll never be solid. But now a nigga know why you did what you did, bro. You did it because Drake motherfucking made you feel away and you don't know how to direct your energy and emotions. It's like, well, man, Drake lied to me. And probably niggas in this chat, Drake wouldn't be, you know what? It's so obvious that basically them niggas in academics chat was probably telling him again, man, Drake using you, nigga. Drake using you, nigga, like he played you again. And then academics is tired of hearing that. So he probably like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'll tell everything I know. So Drake, at the end of the day, whoever you was DMing that shit, why is you even using LeBron as a reference? That correlation of this is like Nike running a campaign of LeBron cheating on his wife. No, it's not, my nigga. No, it's not. You were in a rap battle that you begged for and asked for. This would be the equivalent of Nike saying LeBron is a bad basketball player. His personal life, whatever. You were in a rap battle, my nigga. A man and his wife, that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
You were right.
Yeah, I saw something about this today, bro. What it was talking about is like, this is like when LeBron and Kobe was both in the finals. Nike was sponsoring both of them with both of the commercials. And when Kobe won a chip, they celebrated Kobe, right? This is the same exact thing. Both players in a battle, right? Both talking about crazy stuff about each other. One's calling somebody pedophile, one's saying you a wife beater. Both of them terrible. They freeze your thing, just like you said, Ant. So that's what it is. So as a business, you promote the music.
Tell you like this. That nigga Kendrick Lamar's he made his more catchier. You could have made the kid not being his more catchier, but it didn't stick because his was better.
He won the chip. He just won the chip. They promoted it.
Come on. Nigga, they would have did the same thing for him. And what niggas don't know, for people who want to be delusional, get it overstood, all the way overstood, get it all the way overstood, J. Cole is up under Interscope as well. J. Cole is up under Interscope as well. On the under UMG, Universal Music Group. So J. Cole click is signed to Interscope, which shoots up to UMG. Kendrick Lamar, PG Lane, Interscope, UMG, Drake, Republic, UMG. UMG was gonna sit back if J. Cole would have got in that battle, they would have sat back and said, you know what? We gonna eat off this shit. We got the top 3 niggas in the game battling. Nigga, why not win? This all in-house.
And time out. Like, hey, when the boy was doing the same thing to Meek Mill, they promoted the hell out of that too. And Meek Mill was hot at the time. Meek Mill might have been top 5 rappers at the time. They promoted Drake back to back and all the other stuff against Meek.
Come on. Of course they did. That's what they gonna promote any record that's hot. This is how they make money. They're gonna pay the bloggers. They're gonna pay the YouTubers to react to it. They're gonna pay the songs to get the looks, and they're gonna pay for the billboards. Nigga, why wouldn't they? They gotta spend some money on the ad, just like Lonzo, just like Jello Ball right now, bro. You're seeing that song everywhere because of the marketing. You don't get a hit record without marketing. And it's crazy because Drake has an old interview where he's talking about you have to spend money on marketing. When he was early in his career, when he did interviews, he has an interview saying, yeah, man, a lot of artists got to realize you have to spend money on marketing. Let me find that real quick for y'all.
And by the way, and though back in the day, people could like, I love how when Jay-Z and Nas was going at it back in the day, somebody took an L and they kept it moving. Even like when you talk about Rick Ross and 50, was both of them kept it moving. Even Fat Joe kept it moving in all these beefs, right? So I don't understand how they just can't just say, look, I took an L. I still have this big machine behind me. Let me just keep on making fire music. And it's just like, man, Drake just got his feelings hurt, bro. And he's still in his feelings, and it's just sad.
Well, the thing with Drake is that
Drake even got, this is the marketing we're talking about. Listen to this shit. He said this before he even got on.
That's the thing, right? Like you said, a lot of artists just have MySpace and just have, a couple songs and don't have a website, don't have marketing, don't have anything. And then they get disappointed when they only sell like 70 records, and it's like, you got to understand that this is about marketing. Like this whole thing is about marketing. It's about your image. It's about your story. You got to be appealing to people. I think anybody could really surpass me. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't believe that. I think I'll do it pretty well, but definitely somebody could be on my level in terms of awareness and buzz. Like, I think that's very easy. You just got to think and you got to have some money. That's all.
Look here, young.
What he said?
Have some money. Birdman's money.
What he said?
That Birdman payola is crazy, by the way.
That's the thing, right? Like you said,
let's play that again. This is Drake. This is way before the fame.
Don't have marketing, don't have anything. And then they get disappointed when they only sell like 70 records, and it's like, you got to understand that this is about marketing. Like this whole thing is about marketing. It's about your image. It's about your story. You got to be appealing to people. I think anybody could really surpass me. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't believe that. I think I'll do it pretty well, but definitely somebody could be on my level in terms of awareness and buzz. Like, I think that's very easy. You just got to think and you got to have some money. That's all.
Look here, young.
No, well, Jello has put, I'm not denying that Jello's song is not hot and not catchy and people not gravitating to it, but that song got $100,000 plus worth of marketing behind it. Easy. And 100. It got favors behind it. Easy.
100. And you can't even match the favors is like, that's free marketing, and it's monetary value related to that.
Well, I mean, anybody who has a brain and watches hip-hop and you know how this game goes, a nigga with no musical background getting a slot on Rolling Loud, that's a position that was already in play. Moneybagg Yo already knew he was gonna hop on that song.
Yeah, that did look fake. I ain't gonna lie.
When Moneybagg Yo say, "Hey man, send me a verse,"
on Twitter too. On Twitter,
already been connected.
Right? Yeah, and
like,
and
it's
yo,
already
Big Ant
been tied in with the label, y'all.
And then also too, the song is on World Star Hip Hop YouTube. You pay for that. You don't go in there for free.
Hey, I'm gonna quote some Sir Isaac Newton here. I'm a nerd, right? So basically, the second law of theory of relativity is an object in motion appears to stay in motion. Once something is moving and it's got a little buzz, they gonna throw the bag behind it, fam. That's how it works. if something's already moving, if something has motion, people gonna put money behind it. That's what happened with Drake and Back to Back, and that's what happened to this whole Not Like Us situation. It was buzzing, people was feeling it, so they threw the bag behind it.
Yeah, this ain't nothing new under the sun. I know niggas want it to be like some new shit. Hey, you ain't seeing nothing that ain't been done already, bro. None of this shit is new. None of this is new. None of this is like rocket science, bro. Like, and then especially with me being a nigga that's in the game. Yes, I'm not in the industry. I have certain people in the industry for sure. I have people in the industry like numbers, and I can DM them. I got people, some people that y'all even watch, like some big niggas that y'all watch who are part of the industry or have worked with people in the industry at the highest level. If I call them, they're gonna answer the phone, or if I text them, they'll get back with me, whatever. Not even just that, but when you work from the ground up, you learn as you go. It was shit that I didn't know when I first started that I learned, like, oh, that's how that worked. Oh, that's how that worked. It be shit that be unfolded that I can tell y'all I see the play getting ran. It been plays that I done called before they got ran, like I'm in the huddle. And that's because I've been doing it so long and I follow all the blogs. So when you follow every single blog, you can see when, okay, they're running this and they're working this by the way that it's captioned, by the way that it's reposted, behind the narrative that gets pushed with it. You can tell how much of a bag was put behind it. And then you know nothing is organic really no more. Nothing when it comes to music.
Nothing at all. I see people in the chat saying
Nothing
we
is
wrong.
fucking organic. Every blue
people
moon. So what?
people in the chat saying we wrong. We don't know what we talking about. Dog, it's not
Nigga,
the
I'm in
same
this
no more,
game.
man. It's not
I'm in
organic
this
anymore.
game. The only thing, every blue moon, you'll have an artist that get hot organically because of something. But then after they get that initial buzz, like Drake just said, you got to market it. I'm going to tell you an artist who organically got hot, but he had a catalog to go behind it. But once it got hot, he kept putting money behind it to keep the buzz, and then he eventually signed. Boss Man D-Lo. Boss Man D-Lo was already working. He already had a little buzz. He was already paying for marketing. But when Get In With Me turned up, it went up on TikTok.
Yeah.
So when it went up on TikTok, it got hot. Then he went on ahead and put more money behind it. And the thing is, he already had a solid catalog prior. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, there's other songs that y'all might see or hear that are catchy, buzzy, and you keep seeing it for like a week or two. That be organic. But you know why you stop hearing it after like the first couple weeks? Because they don't go get a marketing deal, they don't go get a distribution deal, and they don't have money to put behind the song, so it fades out of rotation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100. And so that's all. So what's funny about this, and I heard you talk about this before. Drake has been using the same method, same marketing, same machine, same thing for years and years and years. It benefited him, and he was cool with it, right? He just admitted there before he even got hot, before he got big. This is how it works. You get a little bit of buzz, put money behind it, you're gonna do it. Hey, one other thing, Ant. Like, I'm from Texas, right? We've been talking about country rap tunes forever. We had people doing the Lil Nas X type stuff. We had people doing that in Texas for years. Lil Nas X got a little bit of buzz, and then people act like he invented this whole genre of doing like country rap stuff. And we've been doing it in Texas for probably about 20 years before Lil Nas X came out.
Country before that bullshit,
right? It's so
Nelly did country music, like
100%. Like you remember, like country rap tunes was a big song back in the day in Texas, right? Yeah. And it was, but what happened is Lil Nas X got some buzz. He had a lot of push from the LGBTQ. whatever community.
And he had a marketing team behind him as well. He had a team
100%. It went all the way up. It went up.
Yeah, he's a plant. Yeah, that dude's a plant. And he's from Atlanta too, so it's like it wasn't even organic. Like I understand, like a Texas, somebody from Texas making country, but you're from Atlanta. They're not doing country, man. You're doing some Southern bop shit.
So let me get this straight.
It was just fake, man.
Y'all really believe that Jello Ball did not spend no money on marketing this song?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
He didn't call for no favors or nothing. He just put the song out, and it just turned all the way up.
And let me add on, his brothers are millionaires. You don't think they didn't help him? Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Call's been made, bro. It's like he got the song going. It got an initial little buzz. People was clowning it. People making fun of it. But once it started like getting a little, somebody that made some calls to keep it in rotation, bro. Or paid to keep it in rotation. You go to an original platform or you go to a certain platform to get it to like get looked at. And then once you see, okay, it's getting a little ring, it's getting a little buzz. After that, you start spending money and making calls. Okay, we got something. Same thing happened with what's her name? Sexy Red, bro. People still believe Sexy Red whole come up was 1,000% organic. No, nigga.
Hell no.
Marketing like a motherfucker.
Hell no. At the Jets game and all that. Come on.
Hey, this is funny. I agree that definitely there was a big bag behind Sexy Red. I was in Charleston, South Carolina. I went to a Jeezy concert. It was live as a mug, but before the concert, it was called a Jeezy Playlist was the name of the concert I went to. Jeezy killed it, right? But before the concert, they had a DJ spin the records. They put on Sexy Red. The crowd went up, bro. I can't even lie. Like they would love it.
No, the people don't get me wrong. They jam it. The people fucking with it, but her shit, they paid to market and to put it in people's face to make 100%. Them fuck with it.
And that's like, what I'm saying.
It's like her and Jello kind of came in on the same type of time where it's like, hey, this shit is getting clout. They making fun of it, but it's so like it's damn near like a parody song, damn near.
That's what
that's
I'm
saying. Pound Town,
the little motion.
Just left Pound Town, whatever. It's a parody at first.
It's
like, okay, they clowning the record, but it's getting reposted and reshared. Well, now we're gonna keep it in rotation.
Same shit now.
That's it.
Accurate.
Get the motion, and we're gonna put the bag behind it. That's what happened. And now your boy Drake is pissed. like that's how it worked, bro. You know
that's
how it works.
It always has worked. He know that, bro. Y'all just heard him say it, and this was before he got popping. Y'all heard him say it itself before you got popping, marketing. He wasn't over there with Sexy Red because, I think Sexy Red looks good, or I like Sexy Red, and whoop-de-whoop. Nah, nigga, I'm over here for business, nigga.
Yeah,
Drake
he got
no move. What y'all
got equity.
Drake is a superstar. There's not a move that Drake is making that is not calculated.
Hey,
now,
I'm
saying when it comes to doing music, who he's standing next to, features, none of that is being done unless it's properly calculated, decisions been made, and the business is together. The plan is already drew up and going. That's what's going on with Drake music side. Now, him on social media and stuff, that's just him being who he is sometimes. And then that stuff be a gimmick sometime too.
Yeah, on the Drake stuff, did you hear about like the Migos before Offset died? The Migos wouldn't even play Versace. Like there was supposedly, if you get a Drake feature, Drake get 95% of the pub, right off the rip. So Drake, all those deals with Drake on it, Drake was making crazy bags on it. And the Migos wouldn't even perform Versace. They didn't even want it played because they weren't making no money off of it. So that's Drake. If anything, he's a shrewd businessman.
Well, that's why I mean, I don't know if that's facts, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like I told niggas, even me and Change of Plans talked about this. When Maul be like, man, Drake helped all these niggas' careers. Drake turned his phone off on you niggas. He done turned y'all niggas up and y'all ain't look out for him. Maul, why are you acting like Drake is running around the culture doing charity work, nigga? He ain't went to no nigga and said, hey, bro, you're such a nice guy. I want to help you out. Nigga, he was gaining from every nigga he stood next to, bro. He didn't go work with nobody that he wasn't benefiting from, nigga. Simple and plain. Drake ain't never went stood next to somebody that it didn't look good for him or benefit him, nigga. Never.
Yeah, and so one of the sayings I like, Big Ant, is this is not showbiz, it's show business.
No. Niggas got to know that. What you say, Tyrone?
Yeah, Drake got equity in that company that Sexy Red is promoted on. He has equity. That's why he did so many songs with her. Because that's technically Gamma. Yeah, he has a piece of that. And Rick Ross is on Gamma also. And a couple of other artists like Usher. He has equity on who he works with. So yeah, Drake is let me be clear, and I'll be very honest, and I'm a fair guy. Drake is a great businessman by far. If you look at the OVO, if you look at the OVO line, like his clothing OVO line, it's not so like Sean John. It's actually a luxury line. So like the way how Drake has everything set up for him. Now I'm gonna flip it and say Drake is not the smartest businessman suing UMG because I believe that his lawyers are milking him because they're like, yo, you're emotional. We know you are, and we're gonna help your image. But they're milking him because there's no way in hell he's gonna win. He's not gonna win. Yeah, they milking him for his money.
Tyrone, he needs a real person. He needs a real Negro in his corner right now.
Yeah.
Tell him you need to calm down. You blowing the bag, bro. Because all this stuff we talking about is going to zero fast, fam.
Yeah, man.
Let's move off Drake for just a second. Let's move over here to first of all, let's just ask this and then we'll move on because I got it in the title. Do y'all believe that Fat Joe was decided on his own, like, hey, I just don't want to do the hip hop awards no more because 2 Chainz told me he wanted to do it?
Cap.
I don't believe that. I ain't gonna lie. This just for me. It might have been believable, but when he said BET doesn't know it yet. And I'm like, well, how you gonna give it to 2 Chainz? Like, unless you have a position of authority at BET, I don't know. Maybe he does, but that, like, are you some type of you make the final say so? How can you say, yeah, man, 2 Chainz gonna do it? BET don't know it yet, though. Like, that shit just didn't sound right. Like, nigga, who's to say BET want 2 Chainz to do it?
Yeah,
you want to take that first?
I got you on that. Yeah, no, it's obvious that that he got pushed aside and it's over for him. You know, he felt that he blocked. You know, Big Ant, he blocked the majority of FBA Twitter. Like everybody was on his bumper since the hip hop 50-50 situation. He blocked so many people. That's why he's so angry about it. And then he caught heat on Instagram. So yeah, you know, and I think that somebody on Twitter within the FBA community, I don't like saying that anyway because it sounds like a group, and we're all as one person with the lineage. But but someone within the lineage, I think they had contacted somebody and they got in touch with the people at BET or whatever. Because one of the things that people were boycotting, they were trying to boycott products that was involved with Fat Joe. I've seen people say boycott Nike. Some people was like, we got to get him off the hip hop award show. So people were brainstorming these ideas for this to happen. So nobody can really say FBA is a group, a hate group, or whatever. It's the fact that we're using our lineage to protect what we have built. So it's another era, man. We in a new era, man. 2025. Let's get it.
Nah, we controlling our own narrative, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we gonna also make it very clear that FBA is 40 million people plus. It's not just the guys who on Twitter that are being disrespectful. And I'm a nigga that calls it like it is. Them niggas on Twitter are very disrespectful. They are. But that's not what FBA is. They just are FBAs that are disrespectful as fuck. Just like you got Puerto Ricans that are disrespectful as fuck. Just like you got Haitians and Jamaicans and Africans and whites that are disrespectful as fuck. They are just disrespectful as fuck, but they are FBAs. But that's not the representation of 40 million plus people. But they want it to be that. Like, we're just going to say, oh, it's just this group on Twitter. You know, I see Queen's Flip keep playing dumb to the conversation, too. And
boy.
It's good that a nigga like me wasn't. And it's like, it's not good. Because I would want to be in that room with Queen's Flip and the Joe Budden podcast that they just had this conversation to give them the facts. And let's look up and educate this audience in the Joe Budden podcast realm, because this is a very big platform. We need to stop the misinformation, and this is my lineage. I think Queen's Flip is from Jamaica or something like that.
Yeah, he's Caribbean, he's Jamaican. Yeah.
He's Caribbean. So with him being a Caribbean, if I spoke incorrectly about Caribbean or Jamaican lineage, you'd be there correcting me. You'd correct me. You wouldn't let me speak incorrectly about your lineage or your people or your history. You're going to be like, hey, nigga, nah, that's wrong. How dare you? So we got to correct y'all on this. So that's just what that is. But I did want to move on to this Dipset, Jim Jones, 56, bro. What y'all think, man?
From 07. This is from 07, Big Ant. 07. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that. I was there. Like, so it's like, man, like, it's just amazing how it keeps going on and on. But really, it's Jim Jones, man. Jim be holding, Jim is a chip on the shoulder type of dude, man. Like, I know somebody who was related to him, and that's just how he is. Like, he's always moody and have a chip on his shoulder. So, like, and he's very emotional too. That's just Jim, because Cam is the cool, collected leader, and Jewels was always like, he's whatever. But it was always Jim that always had an emotional imbalance. Big Ant, you remember when he was on Flex, he started crying.
I didn't. It's crazy. I didn't even look bad at him for crying on that.
Yeah.
When he cried on Flex, because I knew he was an emotional nigga.
Right.
I know what it's like to be like ready to die for something. And he was ready to die for Dipset. So when niggas did him dirty or they talk bad about him in the media, in the public, he like, hey, bro, I'm crying tears of pain and agony and damn near losing my life in this shit, bro. Like, I took this shit and I waved this shit like it was my life. Like, y'all looked at it like a business. Y'all looked at it like, oh, I'm just hustling and making money. Nigga, I looked at this shit like life or death. And then being an emotional person on top of that, it's like, okay, nigga, I'm not only am I emotional, this is something that I wore near dear to my heart. You gotta think, bro. Jim Jones that been through hell and back with that Dipset shit. Like,
nah, you're right. I mean, but my thing, like, wait, who was it? No, that wasn't JR. No, my thing with Cam was like how he just like trademarked Bird Gang behind his back. That was crazy. About that.
I didn't know. If
nah, it was because Cam. Remember, Cam had. I still got love for Cam. Like, Cam is like one of my favorite people like in the world, like, because his personality, everything. But like, He was on. Remember, I don't know if you remember. He was with Juju at the time. He had that live. He was in a robe, and he was sitting in the living room. He turned the live into like a big show, and he was
Yeah, I
explaining
remember
about
that.
everything. Yeah, with Man DC went under the. He's like how he went on. Who was it? Jim ran from Man DC. He was under the car and all that. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like yeah, Jim. Their
But
relationship was always
I
rocky,
call it
man.
1,000. That nigga Cam be getting in his feelings too.
I know.
Cam
Yeah,
do
he
that.
did.
Cam is an emo, and I'm a fan of all. Bro, we all was Dipset niggas. That's why I can call it like
Yeah,
it is. Like
exactly.
Cam be in his feelings like a motherfucker too, bro. Like you say one wrong thing about Cam, he spazzing on you.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
hot.
When he called in with the Curtis at Hot 97
Yeah.
for 50, he was emotional.
Yeah, I heard that
Bro,
live.
he be emotional on this show.
Yeah, 100%.
If anybody say anything about Cam, he spazzing out, he going overboard, nigga. We
Melissa
done seen
Ford
him do it on
pants.
so many niggas. Like, it could be something light, too. He just goes all the way up, nigga. Like,
Nigga have
I
Melissa
think
Ford pants.
as far as business goes, I think Cam understood business. I think Cam was
nah,
on
he
the
do got that down.
and
That
on the
nigga is
entertainment.
he is on the business.
On the business side, Cam was straight, solid, and he actually brought most of the Dipset members in. Mace kind of brought him in. And what you see is people that get into the game first, they kind of understand the game, the trademarks, the publishing, all those different things. And supposedly, I think Cam wanted to sign with Bad Boy, but Mace was like, "Nah, going to Un." Is apparently what happened. But what I think about it is, I think all these celebrities, they understand the value of being controversial and all those C's that you say, Big Ant, right? There's a whole line of them. So
Chaos, confusion, controversy.
100, they get on these platforms, they know it's going to be controversy. So in order to take advantage of that, they're going to say some wild stuff on all these interviews. That's why these interviews are turning up.
That's it now, where it's in their interest to discuss controversial topics. So it's like, okay, if Cameron got 50 Cent on his show, he's like, nigga, I gotta talk about the time when my own crew came on stage with you. And Jim is feeling like, well, hey, bro, I'm cut out right now. Like, they've already had said something on the show that I think that Jim Jones felt the way about. Same thing with Joel's. They had spoke on Joel's on the show, and I think he wasn't too keen of it. He felt the way about it a little bit because he went responding about it in the interview. And it was just like, it's already like a little tension there, right? So when they did that with 50 Cent, of course, Jim Jones saw it and was like, okay, well, y'all are painting that narrative. I got my own narrative to it, which there is a truth, and the truth is the truth. Either way, whoever truth is whoever truth, whatever happened or didn't happen, I wasn't there. But we seen how it looked. It looked crazy. It looked very crazy for Jim and Joel's and them to be on stage with 50 Cent. Nigga, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Because Cam was going at 50 Cent for the whole Dipset.
And,
like
and that was in Manhattan too. They did that in Manhattan also.
Like, Jim Jones is feeling, for what Jim Jones said in that interview, he basically acted like Cameron did that for self, and it wasn't for helping him. And I'm like, well, nah, Jim, that nigga was turning up. Either if it was, that nigga 50 Cent was up there shitting on all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga don't know what Cameron did to Jim behind the scenes. Because he could have did something behind the scenes that made him feel like, well, hey, bro, I don't care about you, nigga. I don't fuck with you, nigga. Like, whatever. So he probably like, well, fuck you then, nigga. But me, just off of whatever, I could have been a nigga with like, well, I ain't beefing with 50. He said some slick shit about contract records on the radio. I'm on contract right now, whatever. I ain't tripping with the nigga, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going on stage with that nigga. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm just not. That's just me.
Well, Jim was hot when he did that. Jim was hotter than Cameron when he did that. Jim was on a high. So you know what I mean?
I think what's happening is like, I mean, really, and you know, you can go back to the Five Heartbeats, you know, as far as the movie goes. It kind of remind me of all that, where everybody is every man for himself so many times when it comes to these groups and cliques and all that stuff. G Unit fell apart, Dipset fell apart. It's all these people, and you know, the game. I think the game, and to me, the game, the rapper of the game, he did the biggest fumble of all time. I think the game could have been the biggest artist in hip hop.
Wait, man, I'm gonna jump in with that, bro. The game was a puppet to Jimmy Henchman, who had beef with 50 Cent, and Jimmy Henchman had beef with Tupac. So you're talking to a guy who's similar to Tupac, yeah, because Jimmy Henchman is an alpha male drug dealer, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So that, and now that he's a Caribbean tether. You know what I'm saying? So he was very insecure about Black American people succeeding. I'm just saying.
But what I'm trying to say is, like Big Ant said before, we've seen these things happen time and time again. But what I would say, like anytime you see the game come on to a podcast, he's going crazy. You see on Adam 22's platform, people are always saying wild stuff. You know, whack 100 saying wild crazy stuff. I think that controversy sells. And look at this though. I was talking about Jim Jones a month ago. You feel me? So now there's gonna be this narrative that like Monday comes, maybe Cam and Mace, they get off vacation, they gonna speak on it. Then Jim gonna come back. This is the way forward for people. They get on these platforms, they say crazy stuff, and then they're at the forefront of entertainment for however long. You know, I think that's the play. That people just gonna say crazy
I ain't
stuff.
gonna lie to you though, bro. It's really, I'm gonna be real with you. All of these niggas got egos, bro. Hip hop is a competitive sport, competitive culture. Cameron got a big ass ego and he prideful. Mace got a big ego. He prideful. Probably the least out of all of them niggas, I would say. You know what I'm saying? He don't seem as like ego and prideful as like, you know, Jim, 50, and Cam. I would say Mace is by far the least more like laid back and chill, and you know what I'm saying? By a long shot. He'll stay, he gonna pop his shit when he gotta pop his shit though. And they for sure gonna pop their shit on Jim on Monday. But it's just, hey bro, I'm building what I'm building. How dare you speak on me? That's what it is. And nigga, I'll be real with you. I'm like that to a certain extent. It's certain niggas that I feel like, hey, nigga, don't ever speak on me. I don't give a fuck if I spoke on you first. Nigga, like I don't respect you enough for you to speak on me, nigga. So I
feel that. I feel that.
It's probably not fair. I'll say this. It's not fair to be that way. But hey, this is life. Hey, nigga. I don't give a fuck if I talked about you first. I don't respect you enough in what you do or what you represent for you to have an opinion about me, nigga. It be like that, bro. It's not right though. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, I think
this is the jungle, dog. This culture is the jungle, nigga. You feel me?
And you know what's funny? Again, I don't remember. You might not remember this. I've actually came on your chats before and didn't agree with you, and we went back and forth. But I respect you because you always keep it. You always keep it 1,000. You brought me on live. I appreciate you for bringing me on here and let me spill. So appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, yo, Big Ant, you like a wrestler. Like you be on your promo shit. Like you like, yo, fuck out of here. You be going off.
Nah, you gotta do that sometime, man. Let niggas know you for real.
Word. You be going off
on that. Let niggas know you ain't playing. You feel?
I just wanted to add with the Jim Jones. I think also too, Jim Jones don't like Mace. I think that's just what it is too, man. Jim Jones do not like Mace. Like ever since
he don't fuck with Mace too, bro.
Yeah, like ever since the song Take Him to Church, and ever since the radio incident, yo, Betha, when he's calling him out. I think ever since then, like you never seen Jim with Mace together or whatever, any reconciliation or anything. So I think what it is that Jim probably feels a way that he's with Cam is with Mace. I don't know, man. Dipset has a real complex relationship, man. Like it's really, and then also we got to thank Jim Jones for them to even do the verses because Cam didn't want to do verses and Jim pushed him to do it. You know what I mean? So you know they got a complex relationship, man. They have a real complex relationship.
Hey man, I feel bad for Dipset when the Lock smoked him at that joint. I'm sorry. The Lock smoked him at that. What was it? That Swiss Beats thing.
Oh, the verse, yeah, man.
The verses, man.
It was
That was
amazing.
that
I
was really
posted
good.
that shit today on my Instagram page with Jada throwing that nigga what you call it thing off, bro. I said,
Oh,
damn,
Joel's bandana.
yeah, man.
Did they?
Yeah.
So everybody agreed that Kiss smoked them by itself.
Facts.
Man, it was like,
Big
yeah,
facts.
like Kiss stock went up
Hold on, let
higher.
me check my other phone real quick.
Yeah, he
Like Kiss,
reminded people.
You
He reminded people.
song.
He's like that was that let me introduce
This phone
myself
about to die,
kind
but
of
I'm gonna
situation,
bring
right,
Gucci
Tyro?
on.
all right. And yeah, like the thing about Jada, like Jada is like one of the top artists, like top spitters. You know what I mean? Never let you down on the freestyle. What was that? Big Gooch. Oh, what's up, fam? What's going on, bro? See
What's
somebody.
going on, brother? How y'all feeling, man?
All real,
Same
all
old
real.
shit.
Peace, peace. What up, big ant? Salute, bro.
Same old shit. Same old shit. We popping it. I got a
Y'all just
motherfucking call.
hey man, I was watching you earlier on damn, I wanna say what was that platform in Texas? Texas guy, man. It wasn't High Thoughts. Change of Plans. Is it Change of
Yeah,
Plans?
he from Louisiana. He from Louisiana.
Oh, you from okay. Yeah, I was watching you
He from
earlier on. That
Louisiana.
was a good interview, man. You dropped your nuts
Yeah.
on that one, man. You weren't political or nothing. I'm like, I'm fucking with this, man. Yeah, salute. That was a
Got
good
to
interview,
certain
man.
shit, nigga. We gotta be straightforward on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I
Because
appreciate you representing Texas for sure, though. I love it.
cause you know what,
You
like
got
for real though, big ant.
you
Yo,
gotta represent the real. I already them other niggas that be some old boy flunkies. They be defending the fuck out that nigga. These grown ass men. Them two niggas that defend him on the internet on high thought shit. Shout out to Pico. He just hit 20K subs. But them niggas be over there. They was defending that nigga like 2 weeks ago, like last week. And it was like, bro, I'm not in this game on no like whatever. They be trying to be like niggas will come tell me, oh man, you just mad because the nigga passed you up. How can the nigga pass me up and we not in the same race? We not in the same lane. I'm not racing no nigga.
right.
Can't no nigga pass me up. See, these niggas is thinking that it's do whatever or whoever get the same views. They think that everybody on YouTube is a clown. And that I
Right.
struggle with that because I get into it with niggas about that because they see all these other weird niggas on YouTube and they think, well, hey, you just won too. Hey, bro, I will
Mm.
beat your motherfucking ass. Like straight up. Like
Right.
straight the fuck up. I'm not them other niggas, bro. Like, I'm a man. I'm not tough,
Hey, but
but
that's the
I'm a man.
energy I fuck with though, Big Ant, because I ain't gonna lie, for a long time you was real political. You was real like I used to watch, I don't watch damn near all your content, bro. I've been following, I've been subscribed to you for years. So
My
it's
shit
like,
breaking up.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I think is that my shit or your shit? Y'all can hear
He's
me?
good to me. He's good. Yeah, he's good. Gooch, you good to me.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, though, it's like I was watching and but I looked at the name of the platform. I said it is Urban Politicians. So you would always give out game, but you would be political. Like, look, I want to say you would always take the time out to I want to say I'm not picking no say, and it was just like at a certain point, I'm like, big man, drop your nut, man. Fuck these niggas, man. Fuck sometimes they go off on these niggas, man. They ain't always, bro. But I get it too though, because you ain't got a dog in the fight, so you gotta, you
Well,
keeping your
no. See,
platform, which is
this
smart.
what has to be known. I didn't have a dog in the fight on none of this street shit, these niggas beefs and shit like that.
For
What
sure.
made me turn up on niggas is when it became the thing to keep downplaying black people.
Right, for sure.
And I
And
got my
that
that
was
was
great.
one of
That
the
was
first
something.
videos I called Charleston White on. The first time he went on Vlad, or the second time he said something about black people and it didn't get no views. I called the nigga out 3-4 years ago about that shit.
Right.
It just didn't get no views.
And
So when
see,
I'm talking
that was
about beefs in the rap game and shit like that or whatever, like even with this Cameron and Mason 50 shit, I'm not really connected to this shit like that because that's they shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I give
right.
my opinion on it, but I'm not gonna be fiery about it. I'm not gonna be. But if you watch when I'm covering them videos of police brutality and this and that, that's when I'm turning up. Like I'm on that shit. But this other
Yeah.
shit, it be like whatever. But now it's
Right.
like, hey, bro, y'all are voluntarily getting on these platforms and tearing down my community and my people. It's a no-go with me, dog. Like, it's
Bro,
never gonna be cool.
you know what I'm understanding more and more now is the idea of, because I'm from Chicago, right? So, I don't really come from a place where 5% are, but the whole gist of the 5% nation, you get what it is. I'm pretty sure you know. 85% is lost, 10% is 5% is woke, and the other 10% is seeking the truth. And that's really how it is in the world, bro. Because like the shit you said about Vlad and Adam, I'm like, most people don't understand it. Most people do. I see this shit the exact same way. People don't understand how Adam he sit up there and he throw these little shots. He uses the culture and the real manipulate. He uses niggas to use niggas. You get what I'm saying? So what he does is he has a whole, like you say, the nigga need us. It's exactly true. Vlad is the same way. But what they think is, and what you understand, like I do, is they think they smarter than these niggas. They think all of us are dumb. And they think because most of the niggas that they gonna have on their platform is dumb enough to come up there. Not all of them. That's why I fuck with AD and them, because that's why they still burns Adam under his bridges, bro. Is because when AD and T Rail and them left, they was the first ones to play him like he play everybody else. And that's why to this day it don't sit right with Adam. Whenever he brought up, he always steady dissing them because they switched the swim. They took him, used him for what they could use him for, and started their own platform.
They should have spanked Adam by now, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it still took years for Adam to get where he at. You got to think all that it took. It even took the equity and sweat equity off their backs to help build No
But I'm
Jumper to
just
where they
saying,
at.
in my aspect of where I'm at now, that dude should never feel that comfortable talking about them niggas at all. It would have
Yeah,
had to been a serious conversation like, hey, white boy, don't speak on me, dog.
yeah. But that's
Nigga,
the
don't you
problem too,
question
though. Is
nobody. Hold on. You don't question
my
no
fault.
nigga gang banging over here. You don't gang bang. If you question my gang banging, you got to squabble, nigga.
One.
So if not, we're gonna put this on camera. This cracker is calling me out about my gang banging, but he don't want to fight. We Xing that out the game. Them niggas made that comfortable. I'm not questioning no nigga gang banging background because I'm not no gang member.
For sure. But this is my
That's
thing, though, big
unacceptable.
ant. This what we gotta understand too, though. If the niggas in LA ain't gonna check it, ain't nothing the rest of the country could do. Cause this
Oh,
is the
I don't want to do
backyard they
nothing.
in.
I'm just calling it what it
Yeah,
is. That ain't.
yeah,
I just. It
yeah.
needs to be clear. Hold on. What it needs to be clear is though that will never happen in Houston on my watch, where a white dude is infiltrating into this game and in this culture and acting like he running shit and calling out niggas and disrespecting black men. Not in this
For sure.
culture.
Yeah,
Not in
for
Houston
sure.
culture. They would, but let me tell you something, the difference between us and Cali, they wouldn't even try. They
Yeah.
know, like, okay, bro, if I'm gonna be over there fucking with them niggas, I have to be humble. I have to be respectful. I'm not playing on them niggas. I'm damn so not finna sex play them niggas. All that weird shit. It'll be a few niggas if a nigga came out here with it. Like if Adam came out here, it's gonna be a line of niggas that's gonna go fuck with Adam if Adam came to Houston. But if he came in and started getting into the culture and mixing and mingling and things like that and start having opinions and stirring up shit, oh, niggas gonna shut that down.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
so what I think what's important to say is like that's why it's important to have your own platform. And Goots, to your point, AD and all those guys, T-Rail, all those guys have their own platforms now. So it's important to have your own platform. When you're on somebody else's payroll, you kind of like, and so the golden rule is one of in business. One of my mentors told me the golden rule is whoever has the goal makes the rules. So if you get on Adam's platform and he paying you, you gotta abide by his rules, and that's why I'm happy those guys got their own platform now. I'm happy somebody
that's
like
the
Big
difference
Ant,
though. They were defending that racist fuck shit he was doing at one point. They did
because
that.
they was getting paid. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter. It's death be hold on.
You shouldn't
It's
be.
death
You shouldn't
before
do that.
dishonor, bro. I ain't defending no fuck shit, dog. Like they was really going out their way because they getting paid. Like, hey, bro, I'll be quiet if you need the money and you ain't in a position to like speak how you really feel, then you shouldn't defend it and then come back and say, well, nah, man, this the black man. Nah, bro. Y'all was defending that shit, bro. And they admitted that themselves.
I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That shit ain't never cool, bro. You can't be defending no fuck shit till later on come out and say, well, hey, man, we was just man, we was wrong. Nah. Yeah, I'm glad y'all came out and said it, but still.
Right. If it wasn't a problem while you was there, it shouldn't be a problem while you leave. I get what you saying. If it wasn't
like that
a
dude
problem,
for extra say off the back, it should have been a problem. Off the back, they should have been squad.
Nigga, I can't. Nigga, I ain't going. Nigga, I didn't went without because of nigga. I didn't have jobs back where the Boston played with me the wrong way, and I had to make a decision. And I get it. If you a nigga that, hey, bro, I got kids depending on me. I got a family depending on me. All right, cool. But to try to come out and tell us we don't see exactly what we see, like, nigga, we watching this shit in real time of the disrespectful shit the nigga doing, and y'all come and tell us, oh, man, he ain't like that. He ain't like that. And then 2 years later, y'all come and tell us, man, he like that. He like that. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
That
But
shit
bro,
ain't
he
cool.
tried to, and I don't think he's slick because he tried to disguise his shit under quirky white boy humor. So he'll say some shit,
they
but
gave
he
him
try
that
to
loophole.
disguise it. Yeah, and that's what really bothers me about the culture is like that we would let white boys slide with so much. If Adam was black, he wouldn't have never got away with none of this. If he was Mexican, he probably wouldn't have got away with it because it's different. And that's why ain't nobody really fuck with him, I believe, and really came and checked no jumper because it's like at the end of the day, okay, what we finna go do? We finna go check this white boy. And it's like niggas know they boundaries. And I hate that about, you know what I'm saying, the culture because it's like it shouldn't be no picks and choose. Whoever, anybody should be able to get built to ass. I don't fuck who you is. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's
And
the whole
Vlad the
thing.
time.
If you come into hip hop culture, you need to abide by hip hop rules, my nigga. Don't come into this culture and then we don't make you follow the rules that we follow. That shit makes entirely no sense.
Yeah. Bro, like Vlad, and then the thing you mentioned about Vlad being right, like Vlad, I've heard Vlad be in the room with a motherfucker interviewing them and say, "Yeah, I got security in here right now." You got security, bro. You interviewing a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old comedian. What in the fuck? Even if, no matter who you interviewing, why you got security in the room with you?
I mean,
How you
Vlad
gonna
got
be
hands.
for the culture and you scared of the culture?
He had hands. I think Rick Ross crew beat him up. That's why.
But you
Nah,
can't be
they
for the
there.
culture and you scared of the culture though, and you can't stand amongst the people without an armed security or armed like you can't be in this one room with one person. I can see if you going to an event, Vlad, and you don't feel safe, and you got PTSD and you've been traumatized. Cool, but bro,
Man,
you can't go like that. Shit was just, but it just
after
go to show
LA,
you.
But hey, y'all,
after
this phone about to die, man. I gotta do some shit too with my other phone right now. This phone about to die though.
Peace, big man.
We'll continue this convo again. Probably tomorrow, the day after, next time I'm live, we'll pick it back up. But I did want to say this before we end for this whole end that, bro, they are capitalists, bro. They do it the American way. They know that niggas need money. They know niggas want exposure, and they have what niggas need, so they just capitalizing on it, bro. That's all it is. This is a capitalist country, bro. It's just that simple and plain. They following the American way, the
Nah,
European
for
way,
sure,
the government system way of capitalism. Hey, nigga, I have what you want. I can control the market, and nigga, we gonna push that what we can control. So
for sure.
nah, my
right,
And
fucking
it's just,
phone, my damn charger thing fucked up. So this hoe about to die. My other phone charged, but I gotta
hey,
take care of
Church,
some shit.
what you
But now
said
we'll be
about
back,
the
bro. We'll be back for sure.
that's
yeah,
it.
All
peace,
right,
big man.
man.
I'm gonna tap
All
in with
right.
you, bro.
I
All right.
appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
love, bro.
Y'all stay up.
Yeah.
Later.